There was a war in heaven once. The powers of darkness ranged against the Lord of Light. The bright angels and their darker brothers tearing the starry firmament apart. There was a war in heaven once. And we, my lords and ladies, lovers, contemporaries, friends, we who are neither wholly good nor wholly bad, we who consist both of shadow and of light, we sad magpie creatures striving to be whole, we who are only human are the wounds. Would you hear the story of the Grail, of whose deep secret none may speak or tell? Then let the tale begin with warfare, and a generation whose appetite for war and glory laid waste both land and heart. The castle of the Queen of Zazamank is under siege. Her name is Bellicane, a woman of surpassing beauty whose skin shines blacker than a moonless night. Her city is about to fall when unexpected rescue comes.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
Greetings and a heartfelt thanks to the noble champion who comes unbidden to our aid. Claim whatever reward you wish of us, good sir.
My name is Gamure, Great Queen. I am a prince of Anjou traveling abroad in search of no other reward than glory and adventure.
And you have found both here among the Moors, my prince. My Christian prince. Tell me, was not all Christendom large enough to satisfy your hunger for adventure?
So vast is that hunger, madam. The world itself is scarce large enough.
Then we are grateful indeed that Allah in his mercy has brought you to our land.
And I thank my God, madam.
There is no God but God, friend, though we follow different prophets. But this armor hangs heavy on you. Come, let me disarm you myself, and there shall be rewards, I promise you. For all that I have is owing now to you.
Ladies, it is I, Wolfram, poet of the heart, who speaks. And I tell you this in confidence. There are men so proud and rare, so splendid in the glamour of their manhood, and so blithely unaware of everything except that which serves their glory, that to love them is to run the risk of going mad with grief and loneliness.
There. Rest your sword arm and the wound will heal quickly now.
You do me too much honor, lady.
Not possible, sweet prince. You have saved my city and freed my heart. It is no more than justice that both should fall to you.
Your candor disarms me, lady. Naked as I am, I have nothing to defend me but my love.
Put war and weapons from your thoughts. Think on the sweeter fruits of peace. Yesterday you came to this land a stranger. Tonight, if you will have it so, you shall be its lord.
A great bed with a sable coverlet is prepared, and there a new honor is softly granted to Gamure. And not long thereafter, the White Prince and the Black Queen are wed, and, for a time, sweet love rules over all. But if Christendom had been too small a space for the warrior's errant soul, then how much smaller is to prove the Black Queen's bed?
You are restless, my love. Has someone displeased you?
No, my every wish is met before I speak.
Yet something troubles you.
Without action, I sulk like a caged hawk.
Then ride with me today. I have a sparrowhawk I would match against your falcon.
I'm a fighting man, Bellicane. I miss the din of lance on shield, the thrill of risk. Lady, there is rumour of war in Gascony. I
beg you not speak of it.
But
have I refused you anything else? And if I cannot grant you this, I have good reason.
I know already that you love me.
There is more, Lord. I am carrying your child.
After a stunned moment, Gamuret laughs with delight at the news. And he sincerely feels it too. Yet the Moorish lady is no more than 12 weeks gone with child when he slips from her side one night and sails away.
By this fond letter, one great love salutes another. Yet like a thief I have stolen secretly away to spare our tears. For how could happiness last, while war rages in Christendom and I lay fettered to a wife who is no Christian?
Treacherous heart! Gamuret, my love, my love.
God knows the stricken queen would have taken the cross in a trice, if baptism would have brought her husband back. But the hawk has flown, and no longer answers her cries. 6 months later, their child is born.
Oh, look! Look how true the babe has been to both of us.
And truly it has pleased God to make a marvel of the child. For his infant skin is dappled like a magpie, being both black and white.
Surely he is singled out for special destiny. What name will you give him?
Our son shall be called Fairfits.
For that is as close as her Moorish tongue can come to the name Verfils, which means dappled sun in the language of the Angevin. But Gamuret knows nothing of this. Adventure has already carried him far away. He spends a time in service to the widowed Queen of France, only to move on when her lovesick claims prove tiresome. Then he makes a late arrival on the field of honor, where the champions of Christendom fight in tourney for the hand and lands of Herzeloid, the maiden Queen of Wales.
So yet another proud knight falls to that gallant latecomer, the Angevin.
No mere Angevin, my lady. He bears the arms of an African king. I'm thinking he might be the protector your lands sorely need.
It is my thought, too. Tell me, Lord Marshal, does this king speak as sweetly as he jousts?
They say the Queen of France has already lost her heart to him. She sends him costly gifts and letters sighing that she dies for love.
Yet, should he prove victor tomorrow, have I not the right to claim him for my own?
Such are the rules of contest, lady.
Then the hopes of Wales and my own fondest wishes ride with him. We will dine in his pavilion tonight.
Welcome, my lady. Your presence graces us.
Here in this pavilion you are host, yet am I mistress of this land. If you would be welcomed with a kiss, then I assent to it.
Lady, your beauty shines so brightly that should all these candles expire, we could still see by its light.
I pray you be seated, lords. I see your body carries harsh bruises, friend. Do they greatly pain you?
There is a deeper sorrow, lady. I have heard today of my mother's death in Anjou.
Then I, who mourn a father, grieve with you, friend. Will you ride out tomorrow, or shall mourning keep you from the field?
I shall ride, madam, as that proud lady would have wished. I shall ride to glorify her name.
I am glad to hear it. Yet I hear tell there are few who dare to take the field against you.
I have been fortunate, in arms at least, madam.
And in love also, if rumour speaks true. Does not the widowed Queen of France pine for your return?
Who goes there? Parole! Parole!
What noise there?
Great King, the contest is over and won. All concede that none can hold the field against you. The prize is yours.
I fought for no prize, save honor.
Yet have you won far more. The hand of our queen is yours, great King, and all her lands.
Perhaps the news of victory after such great loss has left our noble champion stunned. Or is it that you ponder a richer prize in France?
My lady has the prior claim. The rules of engagement were plain.
Peace, Lord Marshal. If I can be won only at cost to this king's fame, then let me go my way.
I would not have victory bring disgrace. Yet
the French widow urges her love on you.
I have left a queen behind me in Zazamank.
A Moorish queen. It can have been no Christian marriage. There is no impediment.
Yet the memory of that lady wounds my heart. It robs me of all thought of future happiness.
Then I wonder that you should have left her.
She tied me too closely, lady. I had no room to breathe.
In a truer love, you would find larger liberty. You are a free man, sir. I trust you will honor all womankind in me by sparing me humiliation.
So, what is our adventurer to do? On all sides he is besieged by women, and dishonor lies waiting every way he turns. How much simpler are the bloody conflicts of the battlefield. Yet, by dawn, he thinks he sees a middle way.
Your frown is grim, sir. I think you have sought this private audience only to spare me public shame. If so, the thought is vain.
Lady, I would do nothing to harm your name.
It is my heart I fear for. If you are here to break it, do it quickly and be gone.
This bird you keep in your chamber, it sings sweetly enough, but would not one who truly loved it freely grant what its song longs for?
There. I hold the bird in my hands. And look. Now, be gone after it. I am too proud to keep you here against your will.
Grant me less, lady. I ask only the right to go whenever there are feats of chivalry to answer. If you can allow me so much freedom, then the rest of my life is yours.
Then you will stay. Oh, breathe easy, friend. I am yours on whatever terms you choose.
And so, for a second time, Gamure celebrates the rites and revelry of marriage. And this time, he will be present when a son is born.
He's a strong boy, lady. He has the makings of a fine knight. Oh, yes. This fellow is his father's son. He'll be a great breaker of heads and of hearts, too, I promise you.
Give him back to me before you break him. Bon fils, cher fils, beau fils. Isn't that how you say it in your Angevin tongue?
It is, lady. But we'll name my son Parsifal, so that, like his father, he'll always remember to seek the middle way.
But if Parsifal promises to become the center of his father's life, it is not for long. Within days, Gamure hears news that his friend, the Caliph of Baghdad, is under attack. At once, he arms himself for war.
But Baghdad is so far away. Surely an old pledge of friendship has less claim on your heart than the needs of your wife and child.
Remember your own promise, madam.
Is your passion for honor greater than your love for your infant son?
Without honor, a man is nothing. Our son must learn that lesson.
Is it honor you seek, or excitement, Gamure?
Peace, woman.
You command me to peace, while you lust after warfare as your whore.
Madam, let me freely leave, or drive me away.
What ails your heart, sir? Can it cultivate no deeper feeling than this boorish love of violence? Then go to war, knight, if the claims of love cannot keep you here.
Let that be an end to it.
Oh, dear God, can't you see? You are my life. I love you more than my life. I beg you not to go.
Get up, lady. You demean yourself.
I don't care. I won't let you go. I need you. I'm terrified I'll lose you in this stranger's war.
There is only one way you risk losing me. Take courage, madam, and avoid it.
So, Gamure rides off to war. 10 weeks later comes word of his death in a bloody skirmish on the Baghdad road. A lance thrust through the brains puts out his light, and farewell, gallant Gamure. When the news reaches his wife, she goes mad with loss and grief.
Bon fils, cher fils, beau fils. Bon fils, cher fils, beau fils.
Let me take the child from you, lady.
Come away, woman. Leave her in peace.
I'm afraid to, sir.
Bon fils.
Last night she threatened to do away with both herself and the babe.
I would have done so had it not been to kill my husband twice over.
Come, madam. Your grief must be kept in reason.
My reason is lost, sir. It is scattered in the desert where my husband died. But I will not let them take the child.
The child is safe, lady. We must all care for him now, so that he grows to be a valiant knight worthy of his noble father.
No, never. Let him be anything but that. Let him be a coward or a fool. You shall not break heads, Buffys. No hearts either. I'll find means to make a loving man of you. I shall be keeper of your heart.
Oh, be calmer, lady.
I shall take him from this violent world to where I can keep him safe and whole. We'll live in the innocent woods, away from harm. I'll be mother and wife to him. I shall be all the love he needs.
This is madness indeed.
Never shall he hear the cursed name of knight.
Madam, I beg you.
But the lady is as good as her mad word. Deep in the unpeopled woods, she rears the infant Parsifal in wilderness like a fawn. As the years pass, Simplicity's child grows into the perfect fool. At 17, he knows nothing of his father or of the brutal war now raging over his lost lands, and nothing of love either, except a mother's love that keeps him hidden in his ignorance of the world.
Why do you sigh so, Bonfils?
The song of the nightingale. It brings me feelings I don't understand.
And they leave you restless, these feelings?
They fill me with a kind of loneliness.
Then come, we shall drive them away. Go, shoo now.
Why did you do that?
Only to spare you pain, Bonfils.
But the birds mean no harm, and there was beauty in that pain.
Oh, go.
What is it, Mother?
Oh, God, forgive me. Oh, my God, am I trying to thwart your will?
Who are you speaking to, Mother? Who is God?
Who is God, Sheffy? Oh, have I forgotten to teach you about God?
I see no one here.
Well, you cannot see him. Yet he took on man's shape and shines in glory brighter than the sun. He is the threefold Lord of light, Bonfils. You must love and fear him with all your heart, and shun his foes, the devils of hell and the dark lord of despair. Do you understand, Bonfils?
He is a great light, you say?
Yes, and you must always follow his light, for it is the gentle way of love. Promise me that.
Oh, yes. When I see that light, I will follow it.
Though the innocent fool has no understanding of what his promise means. Then, one day, as he crashes through the glades in pursuit of a white hart, the great world catches up with him. Brilliant spring sunlight, breaking through the trees, glances off the helms and hauberks of 3 armed knights and dazzles Parsifal.
Whoa! Whoa!
Help me, oh God!
Get off your knees, dolt, and let us pass.
From the sound of your approach, I thought devils were coming. But now I see you are the threefold God. Your light is beautiful.
These stupid Welshmen lack the brains of brutes at pasture. Be off with you, boy!
But I love you. I must follow you, a light.
I think this churl mocks us, Gawain. Hold your hand, Kay. The lad's trembling.
I have been taught to love and fear you, God.
Gawain's no god, Bulkarf, though there are women enough who worship him as if he were.
You are not God.
Faith, no. I'm a knight.
What is a knight?
A knight, Sir Innocence, is a champion of courtesy and honour.
Then a knight is more beautiful than God. I will be a knight. Make me a knight as you are.
Only the king at Caerleon could work that miracle. And he's waiting for us. Let us pass.
Stay! I pay you. What is this?
Do you know nothing? This is a lance.
Do you throw it?
By no means. A knight fights on horseback, lance against lance.
Then this javelin I made is better, but it brings me down a quarry at a bowshot's length.
A clodhopper's weapon. Out of the way, boy, or I'll run you down. Go on. If you had wits in your head, youth, you'd lack for nothing. God save your sweet ignorance. Farewell.
For hours afterwards, the youth wanders the woodland in a daze of wonder. And when he returns at last to his frantic mother, she senses at once that her world is at an end.
They were so beautiful, the sight made my heart sing. You told me God's light shines like the sun. Well, I think they've been touched by that splendour, for they are the brightest thing alive, Mother. They are called knights.
Oh, dear God, prevent this.
They told me there is a king of Caerleon who makes these noble creatures. The fairest of them said if I go there, this king will
Listen to me now. Listen to me, Bonfils. Oh, dear God, help me. Help me now.
Mother, I've seen what I was meant to be.
Be silent and learn. Your father was such a knight as this. There was none prouder in all the world. And where is he now? Dead, Bonfils, and food for worms.
But I am alive
and I would keep you so. Your life is mine.
It was as if these knights were made of light. I think God has shown me his light to follow.
No. Didn't I tell you there were devils too? These knights are devils, boy. They are death to one another and madden the hearts of all who love them. I beg you not to think of them. Your place is here with me.
No, I have seen my way. I must make my own life now. Tomorrow I shall follow God's light till it brings me to this king at Caerleon.
Oh, no!
She might as well try to argue with his father's ghost. The next day, when he is resolved to leave, her mad brain, in its cunning, seeks ways to make the harsh world send him back to her. Setting him on a jaded nag in bumpkin sackcloth clothes made for the court's mockery, she fills his head with all the crazy advice that comes to her distracted mind.
Now listen to me, Bonfils. Always wear these clothes I've made for you. Let no one take them from you. And greet everyone you meet, saying, God protect you, good sir. Then they will treat you well, for the world is full of wickedness and greed. But if grey-haired old men give you counsel, listen to them, for they know how to survive.
Let me go now, Mother.
Wait. You must understand about women first.
What about them?
If you see one in need of help, you must grant it. For when a knight fails to honour ladies, his own honour dies. And you may give them kisses, yes. Have kisses of them. But I forbid you to take more. Though if she has a ring for you to win, take that of her in all innocence. And if, dear God, if you meet those who killed your father...
My javelin will avenge him, Mother.
Kiss me, my son. Oh, dear God, no, I can't bear this. Oh, my son, do not abandon me.
Farewell, Mother.
Oh.
And when she sees him ride gaily away, without once looking back, her frail heart breaks.
Don't go! Don't go! Do not abandon me!
Filled with hope, exalted on his nag, the youth hears nothing. He canters through the glades in his sackcloth hauberk, with a hood for a helm, until he comes to a ford where a rich pavilion is pitched on the riverbank. Inside the tent, a woman lies asleep with an emerald ring gleaming on her finger. And as Parsifal stares at her in wonder, he recalls his mother's words.
My mother says I might have a kiss from you, lady.
Oh, Rylus. Oh, what are you doing?
Well, God protect you, lady.
What? Who are you? What are you doing? Ow! Get off my hair, you brute! Get off! I am a lady Jashuta, lover to Duke O'Rylus. If he comes back, he'll kill you for this.
No man shall stop me kissing you as my mother bade me. This kissing is a sweet thing.
Are you mad? You're frightening me. Do you mean to force me?
I wish to honour you, lady, for when a knight fails to honour ladies, his own honour dies.
Knight? What are you, a simpleton? Get away from me. Go home to your mother.
She told me I might have a ring as well as kisses. You must give me your ring now.
My ring? No one takes my ring unless by force.
If you say so, lady.
Now you're hurting me, you great fool!
There I have it. I wish you well, lady.
Please, don't take my ring. My lover will...
I see there is food here. I have a great hunger on me. May I take this pie?
Take what you like. But leave me my ring, I beg you. O'Rylus is mad with jealousy. He'll think I've given it to another man.
But you have, lady. And I thank you for it. And for this most excellent pie.
If you take my ring, it will cost you your life, I promise you.
I shall repay you, lady, before I die. Now, by your leave. Farewell.
So the youth rides on, happily ignorant of the trouble left in his wake. Eventually he comes upon a dark grove, where a grieving woman nurses the body of a knight in her lap.
God protect you, lady. How came this sorrow on you? Can I be of help?
There is no help for us. My love is dead.
It grieves my heart to hear that. Did a javelin give him this wound?
No, he died an honourable death.
Another knight struck him directly then, lance against lance.
He gave his life fighting for another's cause.
Yet he is dead, lady, and we should bury him.
No! Don't touch him. Let him stay at my breast.
I have great pity for you, lady.
God give you better fortune than ever my prince found. Tell me your name, and I shall pray for you.
I am called Bonfils, Shefis, Beaufils.
What? Who gave you that name?
My mother, who else?
You must be my cousin Parsifal.
Parsifal?
And rightly called, because your mother's heart was pierced through the middle by the cruel death of her love. Where can I find her?
She's in our house in the wildwood, beyond the river.
Alone? Oh, dear God, why did you leave her?
Because I am following God's light as she bade me. It'll bring me to Caerleon, where the king will make me a knight.
A knight? But you are a great prince, cousin, and rightful heir to many kingdoms.
Lady, I know nothing of this.
Then learn it now, Parsifal, of your cousin Siguna, who loves you, even though it was for your sake my love gave his life.
For my sake?
He died, upholding your claim to Wales. And you knew nothing of it.
Believe me, I shall avenge this death, cousin.
No, don't even think of it. Go back and take care of your mother. Your lands are lost.
But God wants me for his knight, Siguna.
Would you be killed too? I beg you, Parsifal, leave the knightly world to its madness and honour your gentle heart. Find some kinder way to be a man.
For a day and a night, he travels across a land that has been bitterly harrowed by war. As he approaches the walls of Caerleon, a knight in vivid red armor gallops towards him on a sorrel charger with a fiery mane and trappings of crimson samite. The reins, lance, and shield gripped in one hand are all bright scarlet. In the other, he flourishes a goblet of fine red gold. Stunned with wonder, Parsifal marvels at this flame-like vision that dazzles his eyes.
If you're going in there, lad, tell Arthur I wait for him here. And if he dares not defend his honour for himself, I'm ready for any champion that comes and waits. Tell the Queen that in snatching this cup from the King's hand, I had not meant to spill wine in her lap. Tell her I intended no dishonour. Now go.
Breathless, desirous of nothing now except to have the Red Knight's gorgeous armour for himself, Parsifal enters the castle where a door opens and a hunched figure in cap and bells is thrown in the dust at his nag's feet.
Out, fool! And don't show your face till you think of a jest that better pleases the king.
Makes you rue this, Sir Kay! What are you staring at, mooncalf?
God protect you, sir. I seek the king.
Well, take my advice and come back on a better day.
I think there can be no better day for him to make me his knight and his champion.
What?
When I've beaten his enemy out there, the king shall grant me that red armour for my own.
I see. I see. Then let me show you in, sir. Together we'll sweeten the temper of this miserable court. I pray you, dismount.
The knights I met in the forest did not dismount. No more shall I.
Of course not. What was I thinking? I crave pardon, brave sir. Stay right where you are. Open up there! Open up, I say!
If you value your head, fool... What?
A champion! My lords, a champion! Salvation is at hand! Speak up, lad. Tell them what you want.
I have followed God's light to this place. Now I would have the king make me his champion that I might win the Red Knight's armour for myself.
What? No laughter, lords? Aren't you ashamed that this spring green has heart enough to meet the Red Knight on the field of honour, while a pack of you have no more balls than it takes to beat an honest fool?
Antenor, I'll have your guts for this.
Peace, Kay. Come forward, youth.
Are you the king?
I am.
Then make me a knight at once, that I might serve God and defend your honour on the field.
I know this youth. I met him in the woods the other day. I fear he lacks the wits of an ape.
And I know you, Gawain, and took you for a man of honour as I am. My mother is a queen, look you, and I have a rightful claim to many kingdoms.
As is evident, my lord Simplicity, from your most regal appearance. Faith, you outshine us all. Tell me, where can I find your tailor?
My mother made me these clothes.
Oh, then she is truly fashion's queen.
I did not come here to be mocked.
Indeed you did not, sweet youth. You have a holy innocence about you. It puts us to shame, sirs. And were it not merely to waste your young life, I could find it in my heart to grant your wish.
Then do, for I want that red armour for my own.
If you want it so badly, why don't you go and take it? This coxcomb shall be your squire.
Guinevere, be silent. Be silent, damn you! How many noble knights have passed through this hall since your brother betrayed us? Yet you laugh in the presence of this oaf.
Yes. I laugh.
You mock me also, lady?
No.
Indeed she does not, youth. For this is the unhappy Lady Cunawara, of whom it was said she would never laugh again, until she set her gaze on the noblest knight of all.
Is this true?
To our great wonder it is. This lady would not laugh even for Gawain himself.
Then I am you a servant, lady. I shall have recompense Sir Kay for that unmanly blow you gave her.
I accept no challenges from feckless Welshmen, knave. Win arms if you can, then seek me out.
So, Parsifal rides out to where the Red Knight waits, his sorrel charger fretting in its steam.
In the king's name, knight, lay down your arms.
Will the coward carry a lance against me, boy? Or has he found a champion among those fops?
You must answer to me, traitor.
What? Does Arthur mock me? Out of my way!
With that, the Red Knight wheels his horse and fetches Parsifal such a blow about the head with his lance that the youth rocks in his saddle. For a stunned instant, his brains are ringing. The knight shimmers before his eyes in a scarlet haze. Then, enraged by the blow, the youth lifts his javelin and lets it fly so fast, the Red Knight will never know what killed him.
Great God! An ignoble death for a noble knight. But as good as any for one who would have cuckolded the king. What is it, lad? You're white as a woman.
I've never killed a man before.
Well, you've done it now. Old Caerleon watches from the walls. Don't let them see you tremble. Dismount. Take up this armor that you won.
It won't come off. I'll have to cut into bits to get at it.
No! Have you never seen buckles before? Here, let me. A good job your dart took him clean through the brains. There's not a spot of blood on this fine silk. Now, you can get rid of those farmyard clouts you're wearing and put this tunic on.
My mother made me these clothes. I'll not change them. The armour is all I want. That and my javelin.
Oh, you can't use that again. It's a peasant's weapon. Nope. It's the lance and sword for you from now on. You can't go back into court dressed like a clod for Gawain to scoff at.
I'm not going back. I don't belong in that place. Not yet. Not ever, perhaps.
Where will you go? What shall I tell the king?
Tell him I know myself for a wild thing still. And that part of me, at least, is glad of it. Tell him he shan't see me again till the world knows me for a true knight.
Then, still numb at having killed his first man, Parsifal mounts the Red Knight's charger and digs his spurs into its flanks. Towards evening, both horse and rider are flagging from the hard day's ride as he crosses a meadow where an old lord watches him with a hawk at his fist.
God protect you, good sir.
And you too, Sir Knight. Have you taken a wound?
No.
And you've a damned lax way of swinging your shield. You should hold it firmly. So.
I'll remember that, good sir. My mother told me always to take advice from grey-haired old men.
Whose service do you ride in, boy?
I ride only in God's service now.
A good enough cause, if a lonely one. You're welcome to guest with me tonight, if an old man's gossip won't weary you.
I'd gladly do so, for I've ridden hard and I'm unused to the weight of these arms.
I see. You've a frank enough way with you, friend. Tell me, how shall I call you?
My mother calls me Beaufils, but I have lately learned my true name is Parsifal.
God be praised. I am Gurnemance, who was once Lord Marshal to your mother, and your own true man till death, as were my 3 sons who gave their lives in your cause.
This is bitter news. It seems too many have already died for me.
With your lands, my lord, your lands are lost. We couldn't hold them against Duke Aurelius.
Lands can be regained. But you have suffered more grievously. This Duke shall answer for it.
Yes, well, I don't doubt it, Lord, but come, you are weary. We shall bathe and dine you in my house. You shall sleep in silk tonight.
Oh, my daughter tells me you refused the raiment I sent you, Lord. Did it not please you?
Forgive me, good amants, but my mother made these clothes. I would not part with them.
Your mother is a good woman, Lord, but did she never speak to you of your father?
I have no father.
I know it. I watched him ride out to his death when you were but a fortnight old. But it's been a sad lack. The youth needs a father's guidance.
Yet my mother gave me good advice.
Could she teach you how to hold a shield?
No, good amants, but she...
And will you wear these bumpkins' clothes till they stink? Come, my lord, it's time you dressed like the prince you are.
But my mother told me...
Always to listen to a greybeard's counsel.
Yes.
And you mean to win back your lost land?
I do. I will.
Well, that's man's work, boy, and you'll find it takes manly knowledge. Only a man can give you that. One who knows how this world wags. Tell me, are you skilled in the use of those arms you won with that damned javelin?
Well...
No? I thought not. Were you to raise a lance against Duke Aurelius, where he presently advances against my Lady Blanchefleur's citadel at Belle Repair, he would crush you in your armour like a snail.
Tell me where I can find that place. Tell me.
Slow down, hothead. Knighthood's in your blood, all right. But you stand in sore need of counsel, and the devil's own hard training, too. Damn me, I will see if your mother's old marshal can't make a proper man of you.
So Parsifal dwells for a time in the house of the good Lord Gurnemanz.
Keep your guard up, boy!
And day by day the old man instructs him in the arts of lance and shield, of swordplay and horsemanship. Nor does he neglect to stab at courtly education, too.
Now, what of women, boy? What do you know of women? Did your mother speak to you of them?
She did. She told me
Good. Never much understood them myself. I'm a man's man, if you take my meaning.
I think so, but my...
I had a wife once, and I loved her well enough. But she is dead. Oh, well. I'm still not happy with your shield work.
The weeks go by. Parsifal wants to know everything at once. The name and use of every weapon from poniard to mangonel, of every item of armour from casque to spur. And though, privily, Gurnemanz is appalled by such frank ignorance, he answers each question gladly and with gusto.
You thrust Evo neatly from his crupper today.
I have another question.
Oh, God spare me. What is it?
Am I not ready?
Ready?
To go forth and reclaim my lands, I mean. I'm eager to break a lance with that traitor Aurelius.
I hear your father's voice there, Parsifal.
You were all the father I've ever known.
Then would you rather not bide here till I die?
I think there are many years left in you, old warhorse.
But the world out there is near to hell, boy. It may beat you down as it has beaten me. Stay and make a life with us rather than courting death out there.
You honour me, old friend, but I have a light to follow. Belle Repair must soon fall to Aurelius, and I would come to its aid.
Well, you have strength and heart, lad, and a noble will. I suppose I must let you go. Though God knows there's one last important lesson you've yet to learn.
Which is? Tell me.
Not to ask more questions than you have to. You still make too frank a show of your innocence. Once you're out in the world, remember this. Only fools and spies ask questions. A wise knight never willingly reveals his ignorance.
I'll not forget it. No one shall ever take Parsifal for a fool again.
So, once more, Parsifal rides out. A day's journey brings him to the besieged citadel of Belle Repair. From a nearby brow, he watches a small force sally out across the bridge in a desperate attempt to capture the traitor Duke. And when he sees the brave company driven back, he gallops to its aid.
For God, Lady Blanchefleur and Belle Repair!
His unexpected charge carries him through the Duke's soldiers into the rout at the bridgehead, where his flashing sword creates a stand.
Bring down that knight!
And only when all Blanchefleur's men are safely back across does Parsifal wheel his horse and ride into the city. Behind him, the portcullis crashes down.
Oh, God bless you, Sir Knight. I fear the enemy must have crossed the bridge without your stand. Herald, escort this valiant gentleman to Our Lady. She will want to thank him for this aid.
As he is led through the besieged city, Parsifal's eyes smart from the smoke that rises everywhere like grief. Women and children lie famished among ruined dwellings where mangonels have hurled great stones, and gaunt timbers stand blackened by Greek fire. Bewildered monks mutter over their beads. The groans of the injured make the rough hospitals seem chambers of terror. The young knight's heart bangs with pity and anger at the suffering he sees. Yet, when he is brought into Lady Blanchefleur's presence, it stands quite still.
I could wish you found us in better state to give you welcome, good sir. But such scant comforts as are left to us are yours, for I and my city stand greatly in your debt.
Lady, I would rather bear great hardships for your sweet sake than live in riches elsewhere.
Then Belle Repair will be sadly to your taste.
Duke Aurelius presses you hard indeed.
We scarce have strength to withstand another day. You have come to us bravely, sir. Though not wisely, I fear. But let us disarm you now. Tonight you shall dine at my side.
Yet, after the fine flourish of his first impulsive utterances, Parsifal finds himself dumbstruck with love for the Lady Blanchefleur. At the frugal dinner, he recalls the Marshal's counsel that he should not ask questions, nor, in his shyness, is he prompt to answer them. Already won with care, the lady is too discreet to press her guest, and when others try, no more than a flustered mumble passes his lips. So later, Parsifal tosses and turns in his bed, ruining his inability to speak the love that rages now inside him like Greek fire. Yet, having fallen asleep from sheer exhaustion, he is woken by the sound of weeping.
Who's there?
Gentle knight, have pity on me.
My lady, what are you...
Do not think ill of me. I have not slept for many days. Good sir, I need a friend.
You have a friend in me, lady. A loving friend and a servant unto death.
There has been too much dying. I knew my city must fall tomorrow. Then death will dance everywhere. Duke Aurelius will take me, and all the dying will be in vain.
Come, lie beside me. Let me dry you with tears. It may be that God has sent you better fortune than you think.
For my people's sake, I pray so.
And Aurelius shall not take you.
Oh, I shall kill myself first.
Take heart. I mean to challenge him tomorrow.
But he is terrible in battle. No, I pray you, do not throw away your life for me.
I have my own cause against him, lady. Though, believe me, I will fight the harder for this love I feel for you.
Oh, dear friend. It will soon be light, and there is so much I would say. But I must let you rest.
May I not first have a kiss?
With all my heart.
Henceforth, my lady, I shall call you Conwiramour, for you have led me into love. And I shall rest better this night if you do not leave me. I pray you stay.
My lord?
The bed is wide. In my mother's name, I ask no more than kisses of you.
If it is your wish.
So, all that night they lie, chaste as infants in each other's arms, falling deeply into sleep, and deeper still into love. On the morrow, Parsifal bids the herald challenge Oreilus from the walls.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Speak!
The Red Knight, champion of Lady Blanchefleur and protector of this city, offers challenge of single combat with Duke Oreilus.
This whole city falls to me today. Why should I risk anything?
Because Parsifal of Wales brands you coward, else.
Parsifal? Who the devil's Parsifal?
My lord, I think he is the Mad Queen's son.
You owe me lands, traitor, and this fair city many lives.
The youth must be crazy himself.
But he challenges my honor, and the world is listening. Bring me my lance.
No. Oreilus, the risk is needless.
Lady Jashuta, this is no place for you.
Get this whore from my sight. You gain no more than your length in land from me, Welshman. Come down if you dare.
Parsifal's helm carries his lady's favour of white lilies as he lowers his lance to the charge. At the shock of the first onset, both lances break, and the horses come ungirthed. Both knights are down and winded for an instant. Then they get to their feet, crashing sword on shield. If the strength of Duke Oreilus is mighty, Parsifal's is younger and as great, and his blade smashes down across his enemy's helm. For a dizzy second, the Duke is reeling, and then he falls backward to the ground.
Yield! No. You must finish me, knight.
I will put you at the mercy of this city.
The mob will tear me to pieces. As you are a true knight, give me honourable death.
No! Spare him, Sir Knight, I beg you.
Would you shame me, whore?
Who is this lady?
I am the Lady Jashuta. For love of this man, I cry you mercy, knight.
We have met before, lady. In a rich pavilion one day, when this torn gown you wear was beautiful. It was I who rudely stole you a ring.
What? Pray God, then you are the cause of all my wrongs.
What?
This lord spurned me when I lost that ring. He forbade me to wear any but these rags until he had vengeance on the youth he thought had made him cuckold.
Oh.
If you have any pity, defend my honour, sir. Tell him I am no man's whore.
It is true, sir, the fault is mine.
What matter? You have but robbed me of my honour another way.
I swore I would repay you, lady. If you ask this man's life, I cannot refuse it. Get up, sir.
Oh, God's blessing on you.
In all honour, you should have killed me, knight. Where shall I go now? How shall I show my face?
Go with this lady to Arthur's court and submit yourself in my name to the Lady Cunawara.
Cunawara? Cunawara is my sister.
Then tell your sister that in my ignorance I wronged you once, and that Parsifal bids Arthur show you honour.
And so the siege is raised, and amid great feasting and rejoicing, Parsifal and Blanchefleur are wed. That night they are led in state to the bridal chamber, where they lie together on a silken bed.
Only yesterday, my love, I would have thought it heaven simply to touch the hem of your gown.
And now, my lord, I am entirely yours.
But as their bodies move eagerly together, Parsifal hears a voice inside his head.
You may honor them with kisses. Yes, have kisses of them. But I forbid you to take more.
And he lies caught between obedience and desire, holding his lady in his arms until he falls asleep. And in the morning, Blanchefleur wakes to find herself a maiden still, Yet she ties her hair in a fillet, as is the matron's way, and invests her virgin lord with all her lands. Again, on the second night, she meekly waits for more than the gentle kisses that her husband gives. Again they sleep. And as God is my witness, ladies, I hear you ask, how shall a wife wax fat on such thin nightly fare? Yet possess your souls in patience, for on the third night...
Sleep well, my conduit amour.
Do you not love me, Parsifal?
With all my heart.
Yet you desire no more than kisses of me?
I do, lady, but...
But what?
It were great shame to force more from you.
What need for force, my dear, when such sweet pleasures are the whole of my desire?
But when I was alone with the Lady de Schutter...
What of it? Was there any delicacy of feeling there, such as trembles between us now?
How could there have been? I had no love for her as I love you.
Did you know anything at all of love, then?
I knew what my mother had taught me.
Mothers are very dear, my love, but they are not always wise. Let go of her now. Come here. Hold me close. Like this.
And love is made. And later, sure that he holds all that a man can hope to know of happiness, Parsifal rises laughing from his marriage bed.
Why do you laugh, my love?
Because by following God's light, I have won the fairest of brides.
And I the sweetest husband.
If my mother had had her way, I would still be alone with her in the wilderness. It seems she was wrong about many things.
Yet can it be God's will that she remain alone in the wild? Should she not come here to us?
That she might see the world is less a place of suffering than of joy. It was my very thought.
Well, let her be sent for at once.
Yes, but I think...
What is it, my love? What troubles you?
My cousin tells me that the world has sorely injured my mother. A company of strangers would frighten her. I fear she will come at no one's bidding but my own.
You are wiser in this than I. Yet I can scarce bear the thought of parting.
Nor I, but it will not be for long.
The world beyond Bel Repair is filled with dangers still.
Yet am I not Parsifal, who slew the Red Knight and defeated Aurelius? See how God favours me.
And before God, I am your wife. But I fear...
Have no fear. Don't you see? I am God's own knight. I need only follow his light and none can stand against me. Our love is sacred, my conduit amour. The world holds nothing strong enough to prevent my swift return.
True wife and husband, true lovers and true friends, they weep at parting, and the night rides out, unaware of the anguish that awaits him. The land he crosses has been cruelly laid waste by war. Autumn is coming, but no harvest stands in the blackened fields. Even the sky famishes for light among the clouds, and a torpid mist rises from the marshes as he rides. Soon he can no longer see his way. With a muttered prayer, Parsifal loosens his grip on the reins, trusting his horse to guide him through the grey dream of these wastes. By late afternoon, he comes out of the fog where a fading, misty glare hangs across the shadowy span of a mere. Not far from shore, a boat idles at anchor with 2 men aboard. One of them is fishing from the prow. His line hangs limp. The shining peacock feathers of his hat are reflected in the sluggish waters of the lake.
God protect you, good sirs. The hour is late and I am weary.
Of your courtesy, tell me where I can find shelter for the night.
I know of no house around this lake for 30 miles or more. Save one.
Then I pray you direct me there.
Follow the crag by the shore till you come to a cleft in the rock. Ride through, and from the summit you'll see a mansion between the river and the woods. Bid them drop the bridge for you.
I thank you, sir.
Take care, knight. There are paths that will lead you astray in the failing light.
God willing, I'll be there before night falls.
Find the right way, and you shall have royal entertainment of me there.
Go on.
So, Parsifal urges his horse among the rocks. Yet, when he attains the summit of the crag, there is no house visible. Thinking he has missed the way, he curses his luck. Then, a pallid shaft of moonlight breaks the dusk. And suddenly, as if condensing on the mist, a noble house appears.
Let down the bridge, ho!
At whose bidding?
The angler on the lake bid me shelter here.
Then if the rich fisher sends you, friend, be welcome at Mont Sauvage.
4 pages come to meet him. One stables his horse, the others disarm him and prepare a bath. And when Parsifal has soothed his weary limbs...
My mistress, Réponse de Joie, bids you wear this mantle, sir. It is from her own wardrobe.
Then for her sake I will gladly do so.
If you will follow me...
Who is this pretty fool in woman's clothing?
Take back that insult, sir!
Tell me, my sweet, what manner of bauble do you hide beneath that robe?
If I had my sword, knave, I'd...
Stay your hand, sir. The rich fisherman waits.
So Parsifal is ushered into a vaulted hall, where a grave company sits in candlelight by a fire scented with bitter aloes. Wearing a mulberry-coloured hat over his long, iron-grey hair and wrapped in a sable robe, the lord of the house reclines awkwardly on his elbow in a soft bed. The handsome face is gaunt, and his pale smile of welcome no more than a wincing grimace.
Forgive me if I do not rise to meet you.
I pray you, sir, do not disturb yourself.
Come, closer to the fire. Sit by me. Tell me, where have you ridden from today?
At dawn this morning I left my dear wife in bel repair.
Then you have travelled far to reach Mont Sauvage. Your welcome shall be the warmer.
You were angling on the mere. Was the catch good?
Just the one, sir. But the first in a long time.
Parsifal looks up and sees a page enter the hall, bearing a sword before him in a jewelled scabbard.
My lord, that fair lady, your niece, sends you this sword as a gift. You may give the sword to whom you like, but my lady would wish it used well by him on whom it is bestowed.
Dear guest, I think this sword was destined for you. Try the weight of it, I pray you.
This is a truly noble sword.
You approve it, friend?
How could one other?
Then gird it on.
But, my lord...
You are our guest, sir. The sword is yours.
This is a gift of great price. I thank you humbly for it.
Remember, my niece would have it used well.
I swear it shall be. In God's service and your own.
Good. Good.
Startled by this sudden lamentation, Parsifal turns and sees another page enter the hall, carrying a lance. Then, for a hot instant, the knight's heart stops in shock. He has seen that the point of the lance is leaking blood. The bright flood streams down the shaft and drips onto the page's hand as he circles the grieving company, brandishing this vivid emblem of pain.
God have mercy.
He turns to the rich fisher, about to ask what might be the meaning of this mystery, when a warning voice sounds inside his head.
Remember, only fools and spies ask questions.
Then the lamentations cease. A stately procession of 8 maidens enters, wearing green gowns clasped with girdles of gold. 2 of them bring candlesticks. 2 carry a table through which light is seen to shine. Others bear platters and knives, and 1 holds a gleaming silver dish. When they have set the table before the crippled fisherman, there enters a 9th maiden, wearing white brocade of Araby, on a rich cloth of green and gold. She reverently sets down that radiant stone men call the Grail. Then Parsifal's eyes gape as a bounteous feast seems to fountain forth before them. For whatever one reaches out for in the presence of the Grail, there it appears. And for whatever drink one offers up one's cup, there is it poured by that power of the Grail, which is the bliss and sacrament of every heart's desire.
Eat, dear friend.
Again and again, as a banquet of joy unfolds around him, Parsifal wants to question his host about the great mystery of the Grail and the abundance it serves. And each time he is moved to speak, the words are halted in his throat by the cautioning voice of his old tutor, Gurnemance.
Remember, a wise knight never willingly reveals his ignorance.
So he sits, marveling in silent stupor. And when the feast is done, and the Grail is borne away...
You must be weary, friend.
Yes. There is much on my mind. I think I need to sleep soon.
Your bed is ready.
Thank you for this entertainment. I thank you with all my heart.
So, he is led through the strangely silent company to a chamber where he falls at last into troubled sleep.
Oh, I am God's own knight! What evil sleep was this? Page! Page! Must I dress and all myself? Page! The devil is everybody.
But no answer comes. And when in puzzled distemper he has dressed and armed himself, girding on both his own sword and the sword given to him by the crippled fisherman, he goes out to find the whole mansion utterly deserted.
Is there no one here?
Only his horse waits in the foggy courtyard with his shield and lance placed ready beside it.
This is strange entertainment, sirs! Come, old fellow. Let us leave this ghostly place.
But as soon as Parsifal has crossed the moat, he hears the noise of chains and windlass as the bridge is drawn up behind him.
What the... Who's there?
Be gone, sleeper! May sunlight curse you where it falls! Do you lack a heart as you lack a tongue? Could you not ask the question?
What question? What should I have asked?
Look around, you fool! The hour is lost! The land lies waste, and you, who might have aided us, have forfeited the greatest prize of all!
I don't understand! Show yourself there! Answer me, damn you! God defend me, old fellow. The others must have ridden out to some battle while I slept like a drunken fool. Why did they not wake me?
In bewildered fury, he rides through the fog of a desolate landscape. The bleak air is harsh and empty, and he finds no one, till he comes on a weeping woman who cradles a knight in her arms.
I cry you mercy, sir!
Forgive me. I seek the battle that rages hereabouts. Was this knight wounded in that affray? But this man is dead, lady.
I know of no battle. Where have you come from?
From the castle that stands over that way, I think.
Why do you lie to me? There are no houses in this waste for 30 miles or more.
But I swear to you, there is such a place. It stands on a crag between the mere and the woods.
Mont Sauvage?
Yes, I came there by chance last night.
You could have found that place no other way. But... are you not Parzival?
I am, lady.
Do you not recognize me? I am your cousin, Siguna. And this is my love, who died for your sake.
Sweet Christ, lady, we must bury this man. My sword shall dig a grave for him.
That sword? I know that sword. It will hold good for a time, then break in the hour of need.
Lady, I beg you.
How did this sword come into your hand?
My host gave it to me last night, but
What of Anfortas? Is his wound then healed?
Do you speak of the fisherman? Is that his name?
Yes. Yes, but the wound. Oh, tell me, I beg you.
I saw many great wonders last night, but the healing of a wound was not among them.
But if you came to Mont Sauvage, if you saw the wound of Anfortas in the presence of the lance and the grail, was not that how it was?
Yes, but...
Then in God's name, you must have asked.
What? Tell me, Siguna, what should I have asked?
Could you not see for yourself? Did you not see him suffering?
Grievously at every movement.
And you could not find it in your heart to ask the cause of his terrible wound?
Lady, I didn't ask it.
Then it has gone. The Grail has vanished again. And all hope with it.
Cousin, I do not understand.
Through your failure, all lies waste.
Cousin, you are unjust. I have vowed to serve the rich fisherman in every way.
Yet lacked the heart to ask after his suffering. I couldn't believe it before, but I see it now. What they said of you is true.
What was said of me?
That your heart must be cold as stone to leave a mother to die of grief and loneliness.
What are you saying, woman? I set out yesterday to bring her home to Belle Repair. My mother lives.
No. She is long dead. Her heart broke in the moment you left her.
You lie.
Your mother is dead. And you killed her, Parzival the Wretched. You killed her with the same cold heart that made you fail before the Grail. I cry woe for her, and woe for Anfortas. I cry shame forever on your wretched name.
Unmanned by her terrible words, Parsifal feels the earth stagger under him. His entire disbelieving being is engulfed first by the shock of grief, then by the aftershocks of guilt and shame. The sword hangs in his hand. He stares at it, as if deciding whether to throw himself on its blade. Then, shock at his loss, shame at his failures of the heart, and rage against the duplicitous fate that has brought him to this pass, all combust in a frenzy of despair that overthrows his mind. Parsifal takes to his horse and rides without hope or direction. A harsh winter falls cold with snow that year. And at Caerleon, on the day before Christmas, King Arthur rides out through the glassy air, taking to the fields with his companions and falconers.
That's a handsome falcon, Uncle. I'll wager she'll be first to the kill.
Here, take this sweetmeat, my pretty.
You'll spoil a good bird, my lord. Fatten her up and she'll not return to the lure.
Those who love me always return, Kay. Watch.
But Kay had spoken true, and though the falconers call and swing their lures, the peregrine fails to return. That night, she roosts in the forest, near where Parsifal lies in his frozen mail. When he sets off through the drifts at dawn, the bird follows, until they come to a place where a skein of geese panics at its sudden stoop. The falcon strikes. From the gash torn in a goose's flesh, 3 drops of blood fall on the snowdrift, where the crazed knight watches from his saddle. In the soft suffusion of blood on snow, Parsifal sees an emblem of his beloved wife's forgotten beauty. Yearning seizes his heart, and utterly unaware of the replete falcon's eventual return to perch beside him, he sits in an impenetrable trance of love.
Sir Knight, that falcon belongs to the king. I bid you return it.
But Parsifal does not hear the falconer's call.
What? Is it you, Red Knight? Have you grown so proud as to insult the king? Answer me, dolt! Dare you ignore me, boy? This is Kay who speaks.
But still Parsifal shows no sign of awareness.
Did you not vow vengeance for a blow I gave? Then take another at my hand. Oh!
The blow shakes Parsifal from his trance. Not knowing who attacks him, he wheels his charger.
I'd put some life into you, eh? Come on, then!
Ah! Parsifal. A doughty blow, Kay. But my Lord Simplicity keeps his seat.
I found him sleeping in the saddle. Now I shall bed him in the snow. Come again, bumpkin!
Well struck, Parsifal!
Look to Kay there, that was a heavy fall.
Let's have a look at you. Huh? Wasn't this the arm with which you slapped Kunawara? It looks as though the lad's broken it for you, Kay.
Unhand me, Gawain!
So, now you avenge 2 blows with 1, Parsifal. Faith, you're rapidly becoming the wonder of the world.
My wife, my Conway Moore.
Oh, easy there, friend. Are you all right?
Who are you, sir?
Come. You know me. It's Gawain, your friend. Let me take you to the king. He's eager to talk.
The king? No. There is great shame on me.
Shame?
Welcome, Parsifal. We've longed for your company at court. You shall be received with great rejoicing there.
No. Forgive me. I am unworthy.
Why, you are none worthier than Parsifal of Wales.
No, not so. I am Parsifal the Wretched.
Let none dare call you that in my presence. There were those who laughed when you offered yourself as my champion, but since then you have won the admiration of the world. Come!
And so, still dazed and troubled by a nameless sense of shame, the bewildered Parsifal is brought in honor to Caerleon.
How fares our champion this bright Christmas morning? Does he not look well, Guinevere?
He is as fair as the day. Sir, our hearts are gladdened by your company in our revels.
I thank you, gracious majesties, yet...
What is it? Speak up, friend, name your wish.
My heart yearns to return to my wife.
And so you shall, as soon as you have shared our Christmas feast. Though be advised, it is my custom that none dines at Christmas until some new adventure has befallen us. Gawain,
my lord,
do you stand ready to sponsor this night?
With all my heart, uncle. For I think we are twin souls, he and I.
Then hand me my sword, Excalibur. Sweet friend, your wildwood dreams of innocence come true. For you knew it your destiny to be my champion, and now, with all due ceremony, I would make you truly my knight. He's there.
Where is the Pendragon's son? I would have words!
And the whole court falls silent as the most loathsome female figure they have ever looked upon rides a mule into the hall. Is it a hideous mask she wears? Or are the tusked and bristled features truly more those of a wild boar than of a woman?
By what right do you interrupt us, madam?
By what right do you desecrate the sovereignty of Britain, King? I, Kundry the sorceress, say that only knights of proven virtue should sit at the round table, not recreants that defile its name.
Well, who do you speak of?
Who else but that canker Parsifal?
Which? He is the worthiest of my companions.
King! You are betrayed by his fair manner and fair face. You think me monstrous? I tell you, this wretch is more monstrous far than I. Does he not foul the honour of the arms he bears?
Those arms were won defending my honour.
Peace, fool! Oh. Do I not know that he slew the Red Knight, and by what ignominious means?
Madam, at the time
Do I not also know that the Red Knight was kin to your father and of your blood, though you were unworthy to wash his dishonoured corpse?
I swear this was unknown to me.
Swallow your tongue, Sir Ignorance, for it wags when you should keep silence. But when you should speak, ha! What then?
Well, speak plainer yourself, madam.
Then no, King. This man was admitted to the presence of the Grail at Mont Sauvage, yet he failed to put the question that would free the Grail King from his pain.
Oh, but I didn't know. I wanted to ask, but...
But what? Worm?
I had been told not to ask questions. A man who was as a father to me counselled me against it.
And do you only do as you are told? Is obedience the only wisdom? Has the heart no knowledge of its own? Or were the sufferings of Anfortas not grievous enough to move you? Ah! What else to expect from one callous enough to cause his own mother's death?
Is this true, Parsifal?
Do words fail you again, fool? Yet look at his face, King. He begins to know himself for the unfeeling thing he is.
Speak, friend. Defend yourself.
Sooner expect speech from a stone. He has a brother he knows nothing of. A man mottled like a magpie, black and white. Yet as that elder son of Gamuret won greater honour with his dappled skin than this creature of light has ever known.
Parsifal, you must speak.
How should he speak? For he was given the sword, and the lance and table were shown to him, and the hallowed Grail itself. Yet he uttered not a word. I cry great shame on you, Parsifal the wretched, in the eyes of all the world. For the wound still festers at the Grail King's thigh, and his land languishes through your bitter fault.
Kundry, how shall this grave fault be mended?
It cannot be mended. Not till the right man finds his way to Mont Sauvage.
I swear I'll go back there.
You've thrown away your chance, fool. That sacred place withholds itself from all who deliberately look for it.
Still shall I seek it out?
Then see what comes of your arrogance. Yet if there are any left of courage and honour in this court, there are deeds that might still be done.
Name them, sorceress.
I know of 4 queens and a host of maidens whom the magician Klingsor has imprisoned in the castle of the Marvels. All adventure is vain compared with what might be gained there through acts of noble love.
Then I will undertake it.
I spoke of noble love, Gawain. What do you know of that, whose faithless way with women mocks honour out of court? You are incapable of love, false knight. I cry shame on your name too, a traitor to the heart. I'll hear no more of that absurd prig Parsifal and the libertine Gawain. Send a true man after me, King, if there is any such in this vain company. And my curse is on you all, if there is not.
Give me this adventure, Lord. This witch has shamed me. I shall not regain my honour else.
If you ask it, nephew, I cannot refuse. But you, Parsifal, I grieve for your lost honour.
Well, your Christmas rule has been met, King. We can feed our faces now.
A peace, fool! There is a great shadow fallen on this court.
I think you should return to your wife, friend.
But don't you see? That's the true hell of it! How can I show her my face with my honour gone?
Blanchefleur will not deny you.
But I deny myself. There can be no thought of happiness for me till I have found the place of the Grail again.
Then we must both look to God in his goodness for favourable outcome.
God! Would you speak to me of God, Gawain?
As true knights, we remain God's servants.
I will not serve him. Once I thought myself a true knight, but now I find I've only been God's fool. Well, no longer. I'm wiser now. I turn my face against him as his is turned against me.
Parsifal, my friend!
No! Let me counsel you, Gawain. Do not put your trust in God. He will only play you false.
Oh, may God forgive you.
I don't want his forgiveness. Nor shall he have mine. Believe me, beyond your lance and your sword, there's only one thing to be trusted in this world, which is the truth of a woman's love. If you would live wisely, learn to value that.
Parsifal, you cannot leave like this.
There is no other way. I wish you well, dear friends. I do not know when we shall meet again.
So Garmire's son rides away from Caerleon, and in the same hour Gawain sets out to chance the adventure that Kundry promised at the Castle of the Marvels. And as for Parsifal, who thinks himself God's fool, in charity let none pass judgment till they have followed him across the spirit's wastes into the deeper secrets of that stone from heaven, which is called the Grail.
In the first part of A Stone from Heaven by Lindsay Clarke, Wolfram was Kim Wall and Parsifal Ian Jeffs. Gawain was Michael Lumsden, Arthur Gary Bond, and Kundry Eleanor Bronn. Gurnemance was Norman Rodway, Blanchefleur Carolyn Backhouse, Siguna Susan Jeffrey, Jeshuta Catherine Hunt, and the Fisher King Struan Roger. Gamere was David Robb, Bella Kane Lorna Laidlaw, Parsifal's mother Sarah Meyer Thomas, and other parts were played by Graham Padden, Bill Wallace, Richard Avery, Neil Foster, Daphne Neville, Sandra Birkin, David Holt, and Martin Head. The music was composed and performed by Martin Alcock, and the play was directed at Pebble Mill by Nigel Bryant.
You're listening to the Mystical Magpie channel. Please subscribe.
A Stone from Heaven, a Grail romance for radio by Lindsay Clarke. Part 2. The Healing.
Would you hear more of the story of the Grail, of whose deep secret none may speak or tell? It is a story that would seem to have two heroes now. For both Parsifal, the holy fool, and the noble courtier Gawain have been shamed before Arthur's court, and each has set out to regain his lost honor. Parsifal at the vanished castle of the Grail, Gawain at the castle of the Marvels. Across a land laid waste by greed and war, they travel separately and alone, yet Think of them as twin aspects of a single soul. For I, Wolfram, poet of the heart, would have you see how what becomes of each will strangely shape the other's destiny. Open your hearts, then, to adventure's call, and follow Gawain, where his long travels over high moors and hills bring him one afternoon upon a company of knights out hawking.
I've ridden far in search of the Castle of the Marvels. Kundry the sorceress has challenged me to the aid of 4 queens and a host of maidens held captive there by the magician Klingsor. Is this the right road?
I know nothing of this Klingsor, sir. But your tale will make good company. My own castle stands on the next hill. If you wish to lodge there tonight, ride on.
Will you not ride with me, friend?
My sport is here. I'll join you when I've had my fill. But that fair lady, my sister, is at the castle. Tell her I bid her employ all her charms to make you welcome.
Intrigued by the promise in this offer, Gawain comes to the castle, where he is greeted by the Lady Antigone. Evidently a little bored with life in this remote outpost, she seems animated by the stranger's arrival, and, for his part, Gawain finds her candor refreshingly direct.
As my brother so commends me to you, would it be proper to receive you with a kiss?
Lady, there could be no fairer welcome.
I see you are a knight of gentle courtesy.
It is you who soften my rough ways.
You bring fresh life to the tedium of this place.
As you do to my own dull senses, lady.
Your face is pale, sir. I think it must be from great weariness.
There is a deeper reason. My heart falters to find you even fairer than your brother promised. Another kiss would strengthen it.
Tell me, knight, are you not already sworn to some lady's service?
My lady,
If you deny it, I don't think I shall believe you.
Then I confess I am.
Ah. No doubt she grieves at your leaving.
She wept sorely when we parted.
Did she so? Tell me, who is this lady?
Her name is the Lady Obilot. Her father sought my aid in defence of his city as I travelled this way. I would have refused him because of the great urgency of my mission. But Obilot beseeched it of me, and for love of her, I could not deny him.
I see.
She named me her own true knight, and I have a vulnerable heart.
And doubtless this lady is very beautiful.
She is.
And gave you her favours, I suppose?
She did, most eagerly.
Then must I think you faithless knight?
By no means, lady. She is safe here in my heart.
Yet you press me.
See how small it is against your own slender arm? I do love her, but not as I feel for you. I think your mouth was made for kissing.
Your hand, Sir Knight. It seems no stranger to adventure.
It is learned that boldness is often rewarded.
I hardly know you, sir.
Yet your heart races as mine does.
Yes, but... Oh, God, you are hasty. Can love strike as swiftly as this? Do you love me indeed?
Yes. Yes, can you not feel it?
Oh, yes. Oh, my sweet knight, yes.
Lady, my brother has returned. Who the devil are you, sir?
This gentleman is...
Gawain. My name is Gawain.
Gawain?
You have me at a disadvantage. You seem to have heard of me, but I'm afraid I've no idea who you are.
Yes, I've heard of you, damn your eyes. And I know you for a traitor and a foul murderer. Guards, to me!
You slander me, sir. I pray you speak more fairly.
There are no fair words for the man who slew my lord, Judas-like, while he gave fair greeting. Guards!
Is this true?
you?
No, lady, I swear it.
Stand back, lady. There will be violence here.
Damn, my sword and shield are below.
Come, quickly, this way.
What's the name of this castle? What's been happening here?
This is Ascalon. My father, the king, was killed last Christmas Eve. His murderer gave your name.
Then was he both a coward and a liar? All Arthur's court will bear witness I was at Caerleon then. This door won't hold for long. There must be something.
As the guards beat on the door, Gawain looks about the chamber for some sort of weapon. Only a great chessboard hangs by an iron ring from the wall. Reaching it down, he swings it through the air.
This will have to do. Are you with me still?
I am, with all my heart.
Then when I open this door, take those stone chessmen and throw them for all you're worth.
So there, at the head of the narrow stair, they fight side by side, Gawain wielding the board as though it were both bludgeon and shield, while to his great wonder and delight, Antigone laughs as she hurls kings and queens and rooks down on the heads of the baffled guards.
I think I love you, Gawain. I do.
Out of my way, fools! Antigone, stay your hands! Is that the traitor Gawain who fights there like a tavern brawler?
Give me my sword and I'll answer for my honour before any man.
You sent this knight to me, brother, and I have taken him under my protection. This craven attack on his life wrongs me.
Has he charmed you from your senses, sister?
He has given me his word, and I believe it. Gawain is innocent.
Doubtless he has given you cause to wish it so. Dare you prove yourself no enemy to me?
My word is proof enough. But for this sweet lady's sake, if you want more, you shall have it.
I shall hold you to that. Tell him.
A week ago, our lord was defeated by a knight in passage of arms. On pain of his life, that knight charged him to render himself prisoner before the Lady Blanchefleur at Bell Repair, or spend his life seeking out the castle of the Grail.
Do you mock my shame, knight?
There is no shame, for you have been bested by Parsifal, who is the worthiest of knights. What do you want of me, king? Parsifal is my friend. I will never take up arms against him.
But if you are a friend to the king, you will take up the Red Knight's charge on his behalf. You will swear to seek out the castle of the Grail.
Ah, I see you've heard that Mont Sauvage withholds itself from those who search for it.
Make up your mind. You can die here if you prefer.
Very well, I accept this charge. But only for love of Parsifal, whom I've sworn to aid.
Oh.
And in honour of this brave lady, your sister, whose tender friendship I shall sorely miss.
Have I not shown I can fight at your side, Gawain? Take me with you.
Have a care for your pride, sister.
I have never been so proud, nor have I ever felt so alive. Gawain, did you not say you loved me?
Lady, if I cared for you less, I would be readier to risk your life for the joy of keeping you at my side.
But you intend to leave without me.
Honour summons me to dangers from which a chessboard will not protect me. Give me leave to go.
If I withhold it, will you stay? No, I thought not. I think perhaps you are a traitor, Gawain. Your treason has injured one who loves you dearly. Here. Add this sleeve to the favours you already wear, and guard your heart well, lest someone carelessly break it, as you have just broken mine.
All that night, Antigone's words ring in Gawain's dreams, for they echo on the bitter accusation that the witch Kundry had made against him in Arthur's court.
You are incapable of love, false knight. I cry shame on your name as traitor to the heart.
And the next morning, as he climbs into the saddle, Gawain looks up to the tower where Antigone had fought beside him and sees her at the parapet. The breeze lightly blows the veil from her face, revealing the reproach there and the hurt. Regretfully, the knight lifts an affectionate hand in salute, but she turns away without answer. And so, with uncharacteristic sadness and a grave foreboding in his heart, Gawain rides off into the dawn. What then of Parsifal, whose wanderings across the blighted land and countless furious victories in combat bring him no closer to the castle of the Grail? A year passes, then another, and a third, and still Kundry's cursing burdens his mind.
I cry great shame on you, Parsifal the wretched, in the eyes of all the world, for the wound still festers at the Grail King's thigh, and his land languishes through your bitter fault.
Then, on a freezing night of March snow, he lies shivering in his armor, when the figure of his beloved wife, Blanchefleur, comes to him in a dream.
They tell me you have become as Gawain, husband.
It's true, lady. The world now knows me for a great knight. Gawain and I are sworn brothers.
And you are both false to those who love you.
Not so, lady. I swear it.
Then why are you untrue to me?
Blanchefleur, I shall be true to you until I die.
Yet you do not come home.
I cannot.
Did you not tell me once that nothing was strong enough to prevent your swift return?
I did, and I believed it. But my life is waste unless I find the Grail.
What is the Grail? Whom does it serve?
I don't know these things.
Then where do you think it lies?
I've seen it at Mont Sauvage, where the rich fisherman nurses his grievous wound.
How did you come to that place?
I was lost in the fog. I let my horse's reins hang free.
And trust brought you there. Husband, why do you not keep faith with your heart?
Blanchefleur. Blanchefleur. My confront.
And Parsifal wakes, weeping in the bitter wind. But when he gets up and climbs into the saddle, the dream returns to his anguished mind.
Well, old friend, choose your own way now.
With reins dangling loose, the beast treads its steady way, and brings him later that very day to a secluded retreat, where, through a rigorous life of fasting and prayer, the hermit, Trevrysant, strives in solitude to make his soul.
Did I startle you, Father?
Bears and stags may startle me, but I fear nothing human. Though I pray you, disarm. It grieves me to see a man go armed at this holy season.
What feast is this? I've lost all track of time.
The feast of God's mysterious love for fallible man.
Today is Good Friday.
Ah, the day when God died.
To be reborn, friend.
Divine love never dies.
Were you as familiar with the world as I am, you might have cause to doubt that, friend.
Do you think I've always worn this cowl? I, too, have borne arms in my time.
Then you would know something of the sorrows of the world.
And its temptations. I think you may have fallen into one of the worst of them, Sir Knight.
What do you mean?
I mean despair, which is the injured face of pride.
Or a sane response to times as bitter as these?
Nevertheless, it is a great sin.
Then am I a great sinner.
And in sore need of rest, I think. Forgive me. Friend, I pray you, dismount. Unbuckle, come. Share my fire.
Parsifal does as he is bidden, and when he has disarmed and refreshed himself, Trevrysant persuades him to unfold the troubles of his heart.
A long time ago I was taught to follow God's light and to shun the dark lord of despair. Yet by faithfully following the one, I've only been led deeper into the other's grip.
Say more. Tell me. What has happened to you?
I have unwittingly brought death to one who was as close to me as life itself. And to a knight who was my kinsman, too. I am both guilty of these terrible crimes and utterly innocent of their intent.
Yet if these crimes were unwitting...
It makes no difference. The guilt grows like a canker on the heart, and there is further shame. One that forever banishes me from the wife I love.
What have you done to incur this shame?
Ask me rather what I have not done. My crime is that I did not do something which I had been plainly told not to do. Tell me what sense there is in that.
Let me answer your question with another. How will you become yourself if you do only as others tell you?
But the man who advised me was a friend. He meant well for me.
Yet in matters of the soul, we must sometimes do the very opposite of what friends advise. Believe me, there are moments when loyalty to the inner light can feel like stepping into outer darkness.
I think this is a dark answer you give me.
Perhaps the world is not the simple place of light that you would have it.
Mine once was. Everything was clear. As clear as my love for my wife. I long for such innocent simplicity again.
We are all born innocent, friend. But not since Cain raised his hand against his brother can any of us deny our share in the pain and darkness of the world.
For which it seems there is no remedy.
Our suffering is needful. We are what we make of our pain.
Say rather what it makes of us.
Love leaves us free to choose. I think you have let pain close your heart. You must open it again.
Then grief will overwhelm me.
Name it. Name that grief.
I grieve for a father who never gave me his love. I grieve for my mother whose heart I broke because I did not know how to love. And I grieve for my wife whose truth has shown me how to love.
Such love can be trusted, friend. Be true to it, and all will be well.
There is a greater grief. I have vowed not to come to her till I have found the place of the Grail.
No one comes before the Grail unless destiny consents. This I know. I have seen it with my own eyes.
You have been at Montsauvage?
I have.
Then tell me of the Grail. Explain its mystery.
It cannot be explained. Only experienced.
But what is it? What is the Grail? Tell me, I need to understand.
It is the stone that was brought from heaven by the neutral angels.
The neutral angels?
Have you not heard? There was a war in heaven once, when the hosts of darkness rose against the powers of light. The whole firmament was torn apart between them. But there were some who would not take sides in that terrible war. It was those, neutral angels, they who tried to hold the universe together, who brought the Grail to Earth, where it remains under the protection of the Grail Guardians. It is the stone of healing, that which has the power to make life whole again.
A stone? A stone from heaven?
Yes. And in that stone's pure substance are wedded the virtues, both of darkness and of light. Such is the nature of the Grail, and from that mysterious conjunction flows all the bounty of the earth.
Yet everywhere we look, the land lies waste.
Because the Grail is kept in exile from it. What is this wasteland but the absence of the Grail?
But why? Why was it lost to us? I don't understand.
Your question strikes close to home, friend. This is my family's shame. It has come about through the bitter fault of my own brother, and Fortis.
You are brother to the rich fisherman?
Say the sorrowful fisherman, rather. For angling is the only pleasure left to him. My brother was the last king named as guardian to the Grail. It is the holiest and most sacred charge. one that requires the sacrifice of all worldly ambition. Nor would I have you think that Amfortas himself was weak. Neither the taste for power nor the lust for wealth could corrupt his noble mind. Yet, against the claims of love, he proved quite helpless.
But have you not said that of all things, love is to be trusted?
I have. But nothing is more difficult than love. It comes in many guises. And if we mistake its nature, we can cause great harm. Such was the sin and sorrow of Amfortas. For whether it was through the malign influence of the magician Klingsor or simply through his own human frailty, for the woman was very beautiful, I do not know. But Amfortas fell foolishly in love with a proud lady who disdained him. Her scorn caused him great suffering, and in his mad desire to possess her, he forsook his sacred charge to do her will. It was for that proud lady's sake that my brother fought in single combat against her sworn enemy, Grammerflans, he who calls himself King of the Wood. In that fight, Amfortas took a terrible wound in his groin. It is a wound that festers with poisons from the lance that gave it. It will not heal.
Then I swear that one day Grammerflans shall answer to me. But if the Grail is a stone of healing, why can the Grail not heal the wound?
It can. But Amfortas had forsaken the Grail for the sake of that woman. Now the sight of it is agony to him. His wound will not heal until one comes to Mont Sauvage who understands the power of the Grail and restores it.
How shall that be done?
That is a question that must be asked. I have heard that one came who might have asked. But he said nothing. So Amfortas suffered still, and the land sickens with him. And you, my friend,
what of me?
If your name is not written on the Grail, you cannot hope to come to Mont Sauvage. Go home, I pray you. Go home to your wife's love.
I do not break my given word. If this Grail can be found, then it is I, Parzival, son of Gamere, the Angevin, who will find it.
What? You are Gamere's son? Then you are sorely in need of pity and forgiveness. Your mother, the Lady Herzeloid, was sister to me.
What?
And the knight you slew at Arthur's court, he was my friend.
There is more. I was the fool who came to Mont Sauvage and failed to ask about the suffering of the king.
You?
I was guided there by the rich fisherman himself. He gave me the sword which the maiden who bears the Grail had sent to him. I saw the lance that runs with blood. I sat at the table of the Grail and felt its radiance, yet I did not speak.
Dear God, here is great cause for grief, my Parzival. Yet the ways of the Grail were ever mysterious. If you could come there again...
There is no hope, uncle. I have searched for many years since then, but the Grail withholds itself.
Yet you are of the family of the Grail. You are nephew to Amfortas and to the bearer of the Grail.
And all have found me unworthy.
They have found you young and untried.
Yet I am honored even at Arthur's court as a great knight. Since I've left Caerleon, I've fought more knights than I can count, and not one has proved worthier.
You have courage, pride, a powerful will, all the knightly virtues, yes. But the Grail asks more.
I've sacrificed my whole life to this quest. What more can be asked?
That which is the hardest of all things. I think you'll never find your light again until you've found the way to your own shadow, too.
I don't understand that.
How should you? When you recognize only your own virtues and blame all your misfortunes on the world outside.
Not without reason. I've done nothing to deserve this fate.
I was true to God's light. I was true to what Gunnerman's taught me. I have been both true to my wife and to this quest that keeps me apart from her. Since I first rode out of the wildwood, my every intention has been good.
Yet life will not be ruled by our intentions. And none of us is perfect. Nor is perfection asked of us. Life wants us rather to be whole, Parsifal. And for that we must admit our darkness, as well as our light. We must strive to hold them together, as the stone from heaven does. I pray you, nephew, stay with me a while. Let you and I study these things.
So, leave Parsifal in the hermit's care, and hasten with me after that other aspect of the questing soul, Gawain, whose restless, some would say faithless, heart carries into life the shadow side of Parsifal's undeviating constancy. For him, too, the years have passed, and still he makes his dream-like way towards the castle of the marvels. One hot day, he comes upon a spring where a woman sits, braiding her auburn hair. To Gawain's eager eye there is a rapt, spellbound quality to the moment. In the still blue light, he feels his senses suddenly attuned with thrilling clarity. Then, as the woman turns her pale cheek at the sound of his approach, his heart swims.
Do you stare at every woman that way?
Only those who enchant my eyes. Lady, allow me the joy of your closer company.
Why should I trouble myself to pleasure you?
Because otherwise you keep my heart from what it thirsts for now, and I might die of it.
One slain so easily is no use to me.
Then you are in need of service.
And if I were, why should I turn to you?
Because I am Gawain, and have a name for courage.
The name means nothing to me.
Then I'm delighted to find myself ahead of my reputation at last. I have a great thirst on me, lady. Allow me to drink from your spring, then put me to whatever test you choose.
Drink? But I warn you, knight, my service brings nothing but humiliation. Is that to your taste?
Your beauty is, lady. And for the sweet reward of possessing that, I will face any risk.
Then you, sir,
Yes.
are the mindless fool I first thought you.
Will you not at least tell me your name?
No. I tire of this tedious place. If you want to be of service, fetch my horse.
Gladly. Where will I find it?
Walk over that bridge and you'll come to an orchard where those other fools are dancing. The beast is tethered there.
Will you hold my own steed while I go?
You take me for a stablemate?
No, lady. I take you for the mistress of my heart. Drink, old fellow, and wait here.
You may travel with me, knight.
With his heart absurdly gladdened by this first faint sign of her approval, Gawain crosses to the orchard, where a company of men and women dance gaily together.
Come, join us!
Join our dance!
Dance with us, fair knight!
But as the dancers see him approach the richly bridled mare, where it stands tethered to an apple tree, the music stops.
I advise you not to touch that palfrey, sir.
Faith, would you prevent me, sir?
By no means. But be wise and leave it alone.
Your advice smacks more of cowardice than wisdom.
A curse on her who brings so many brave knights to their doom.
Madam, if you speak of the lady to whom this mare belongs, I'd have you take back that curse.
Alas for you, knight. You'll find her less fair than she appears.
Undaunted and disdainful, Gawain untethers the mare and leads it back through the orchard. Suspecting some coarse joke at his expense, Gawain turns, but at once the music resumes and the people are dancing again. When he comes out between the trees to cross the bridge, he sees a deformed dwarf perched in Gringolet's saddle, like a grotesque parody of himself.
It seems I've taken better care of your horse than you of mine.
You were so long about your errand that I'd quite given up on you. This dwarf was amusing me. He cuts a fine figure, don't you think?
I think he's a fine foil for your beauty, lady. He's as hideous as the witch Kundry.
Tell this fool what you think of him, dwarf.
That he's a fool indeed if he came back expecting gratitude. And a still greater fool if he intends to follow you.
Were you twice your size, dwarf, I'd make you rue that insult.
And if I were twice your size, I still wouldn't be fool enough to wear my brains between my legs.
I advise you to watch your foul mouth, dwarf.
And I advise you to blunt your lust, knight, and sharpen your wits.
Get off my horse or I'll throw you off him.
Catch me if you can, fool.
Faith, lady, you keep ill company.
And it grows worse when a witty dwarf is driven off by a self-regarding oaf. And still, for all your boasting, there's only one horse, which is mine.
Then, let me help you to your saddle.
You make as good a mounting block as any.
Your ankles are slender, lady.
Not so slender as your chances of winning my favour, footman.
Your tongue may be cruel, but I think the light in your eyes is less harsh.
Then you delude yourself.
I hope not, lady. For I swear love has never possessed my soul like this before.
Do you say so, knight? Then must my fond heart swoon. Were it not sure you've said those very words 1,000 times before.
I have. I admit it freely. But I've never meant them before. Not until this moment did I even begin to understand what they might mean.
Oh, why should I believe you, even if I wanted to?
I think there is a destiny between us, lady. Both our lives are at risk here.
I do not fear for mine, knight. I've seen too much of it already.
A sad admission from one so fair. But you've seen nothing of life as we might live it together. Two proud spirits such as you and I.
I've had my pick of proud spirits. My single pleasure has been to humble them all. Why should it be any different with you?
Because, to my shame, lady, I too have wounded many who loved me. But I begin to see how such exploits are an insult to the heart.
Then let those who have a heart avoid them. As for me, I go my ways.
I think life must have given you great hurt, lady.
Does the footman set himself up as physician now?
And a specialist in such a case as yours. I have the one sovereign remedy.
Which is love, I suppose. Pah! A quack's potion. I've sicked it up many times.
Lady, I think you're afraid of love.
You were more effective as a mounting block and more amusing. You know nothing of me.
Enough to recognize my own soul when I see it.
I am no one's soul but my own. As you'll find to your cost if you cling to me.
I shall. And I'll treasure every pain you choose to give me till you own yourself mine.
Then grow rich in pain. If you live long enough. Be warned. I measure a man by his deeds.
Have I not already asked you to put me to the test?
Oh, I shall. I shall.
Then you'll find there's neither man nor monster I dare not meet for your sake.
But can you overcome your own base self? And harder still, can you endure the dark side of a woman, knight?
Your eyes are dark, but they're also beautiful. I want to know everything about you.
Then you have much to learn.
You are so proud,
I shall call you orgueilleuse. God help me. For so fierce is your hold on my heart, I cannot help myself.
For long miles in the heat of the afternoon, he follows on foot at the heels of her mare, until they come eventually to a magnificent castle which stands on the far side of a broad river. As the lady canters ahead to meet the approaching ferry, Gawain pauses for breath to look across at the high towers and sees many ladies gathered at the windows gazing down at him. In a moment of sudden realization, he is about to ask his lady orgueilleuse if he has come at last to the Castle of the Marvels, but she is already leading her horse aboard the ferry.
Ferryman, that cheapjack at my heels has not paid his fare. Leave him ashore.
Wait! Wait!
For no man!
When will I see you again?
Not till the dark of noon.
Then when that time comes, I promise you a night of sweet moaning, lady.
Look behind you, there's trouble coming. If that knight's lance rips the bottom from your hose, those ladies will have a new moon to stare at.
Gawain turns and sees that the furious newcomer is riding his own stolen charger, Gringolet.
That horse is mine, sir.
And that lady is mine. Defend yourself.
Under the eyes of the watching women, the two knights fall on one another with drawn swords, and they are still fighting when the ferryman returns. The duel goes fiercely on until dusk, when, in the gathering gloom, Gawain at last disarms his opponent and has him at his mercy.
Kill me, knight. I'll not be shamed in the eyes of that proud lady.
No. Let that be an end of it.
Give me death, damn you! My life is worthless now.
I'll not kill one who fights so bravely for the same proud lady as myself.
Then I'll take my own life if I must.
What? Give me that dagger! Are you mad? Go your ways, knight. You're young still. There are other women in the world.
Do you have eyes for any of them now?
That lady is mine, I say. Resign yourself to it and be free of this hopeless love.
And I wish you more joy of her than I ever found. Take care, knight, or the Duchess will drive you to madness too.
You fought well, sir. But this is my field you fought on. You must pay toll for it.
Then take that madman's weapons.
Huh?
I've no use for them.
Huh? Oh. Ah, they're richly jewelled. Yeah, it's more than enough. Will you rest in my house tonight?
I'd rather you rowed me across that river.
I will, sir. But not now. That is Klingsaw's castle, and there's darkness enough there in daytime. I'll not go there by night.
Name your price, man. I would join my lady now.
Not in my boat. And there's no other. Oh, look, your arm bleeds. And you must be weary. Shelter with me tonight. I have a daughter who'll look to your needs. Come, let me stable your horse. Elise! Stir yourself. We have a guest.
And when Gawain has washed himself and been fed, not even the coy banter of the ferryman's pretty daughter can stave off his great weariness. So he withdraws to his room and soon falls into deep sleep. Waking near dawn, he sees from the window how the ladies in the castle are still watching, as though they have not slept. And then, softly, as in a dream...
Who's there?
It's only me, sir.
Elise.
I couldn't sleep. I kept remembering the way you fought and how merciful you were. And it stirred my heart.
Child, if your father catches you here...
Oh, he knows where I am.
Huh?
I'm here with his blessing.
Are you now? Well, it was a generous thought, but...
Oh, it's a cold hour, sir. Me with nothing but me shift.
God, what am I thinking of? Here, look, take this blanket.
May I not rather share your bed?
Elise! Look. Oh, very well, as you're in. But you must lie still. Do you hear?
You're very warm, sir. Oh, don't pull away. Don't you like me then? I thought from the looks you gave me downstairs.
I do like you. Of course I like you, but...
Well then.
Elise, lie still.
Don't you want me then? Oh, yes. I think perhaps you do.
Don't do that. Oh, God, at any other time I'd gladly have taken you, but now I... Elise, don't.
Where's the harm, sir? I know you'll not stay longer than this night. But we can make the night sweet, can't we?
Oh, hell, why not? I can't. My heart lies elsewhere.
But who's to know? I'll be no trouble, I promise.
Elise, I can't. I'll know. God, I can't do it. I really can't do it.
It's that proud lady, isn't it?
To my pain and sorrow, yes. Though God knows she'll have nothing to do with me.
You should count yourself lucky.
Lucky? If I can't have her, I'll go as mad as the poor fool I fought today. Elise, tell me about her. Who is she?
Can't do that. I mustn't.
Why not? Speak to me. Are you sulking?
I don't want to talk about her.
I see. Then tell me about the castle over there and the ladies I've seen at its windows.
I can't. I don't want to. Don't press me so.
Elise, I need to know. Who is this Klingsor? You must tell me. My life might depend on it. Elise. Oh, don't be stupid, girl.
It frightens me.
Oh, God, come back here. Shh. Oh, for God's sake.
What is it, daughter?
It's nothing, friend. I merely asked Elise about the castle and she grew afraid.
He didn't want me, Father.
Leave us, daughter. You still mean to go there, sir?
I do. Why are you so fearful?
You were in the land of marvels, at the castle of marvels, about to enter the bed of marvels, whereon your end is certain to be death.
A sorceress called Kundry has challenged me to free the many ladies held captive in that castle, and the woman I love has entered it. If the devil himself rules there, I will go.
Oh, this is foolhardy, sir. But I'll do what I can to help you. I have a shield you must take with you. It'll cover your whole body. You must never let go of it. Do you hear? Not even to sleep.
I shan't think of sleep till...
Trust only to the shield, even though the place may seem deserted.
Very well, friend. What else?
Pass through its halls, till you come upon the chamber where the bed of marvels waits. Lie down on it, and pray.
Do we not all live in a land of marvels, friends? And does each of us not sleep nightly in the marvelous bed? For in this strange world, how are we to tell reality from illusion? Whether we wake or if we dream? And is there not cause to wonder whether there is a real world out there at all? Or do we rather go to meet it as it unfolds around us from within? Such questions prey on Gawain's mind as the uneasy ferryman rows him through the dawn mist that hangs across the river and puts him ashore at the castle's unguarded gate.
Remember the shield, knight, at all times.
It's so big I can hardly forget it. But I thank you for your aid and counsel. Wish me well.
I wish you what you wish for yourself.
As Gawain enters at the gate, a dense silence hovers across both outer and inner wards. The way to the stateroom stands open, and each painted and cushioned chamber feels as though its occupants have withdrawn a mere moment ago. Yet only his own footfall echoes across marble floors, till he throws open a door to the innermost room.
Faith, if ever there was a bed of marvels, this is it.
It stands in the smooth rink of its chamber, huge, canopied, with tall oaken bedposts, to which are fixed what look like ruby wheels. It is a bed to revel in. A bed in which generations of bawling infants have been born. A bed, Gawain remembers, in which a man might meet a tremendous death.
Yet must I lie on you, bed?
He takes a step towards it. Immediately, the bed rolls away. Another step. It moves again.
Do you fear for your virginity, bed? Lie still!
He makes a sudden lunge, and at that, the great bed careers violently around the room.
Be still! Damn you!
Finding his efforts to chase the bed hampered by the weight of the big shield, Gawain is about to put it down when he remembers the ferryman's warning. So, holding the shield over him, he leaps and lands on the bed as it rolls by. Then he lies beneath the shield, trembling, while the mad machine crashes from wall to wall, shaking the whole castle with its din.
Dear God, lady, I dreamed of you bidding me to a gentler bed than this.
Then the bed grinds to a halt. He is about to peep over his shield, and a hidden battery of slingshots rains down bolts and stones at him. He is cut and bruised beneath his mail, and left half stunned as the door bangs open. And a burly figure, like a chalk giant, holding a swollen cudgel, strides in.
At least you're not wearing armor, friend. I have the better of you there.
But the ogre merely snarls, and the snarl deepens to a growl. And Gawain finds himself facing a huge, famished lion. Another roar, and the beast is on him. There's no time to think as he fights for his life. Yet among that frenzy of claws and teeth, Gawain senses that the ferocious animal is kin to his own passionate soul. Then a desperate thrust of his blade pierces the lion's heart, and he is gasping under its death throes when he faints from loss of blood.
Sir Knight! Sir Knight!
What? Who is it? Oh.
God be thanked. We thought you dead.
And momentarily, Gawain is looking up at four faces he vaguely recognizes as again he faints away. When he wakes, his whole body glitters with pain, yet his first thought is for she who obsesses his soul.
Yes.
So he gets up and goes in search of his lady. A spiral stairway leads him to a chamber in a high tower where stands a curious mirrored pillar, richly wrought with gems. Staring into its many lenses, Gawain finds himself looking out across the surrounding landscape as through a magic casement. Rivers and woods, hollows and far hills lie open to his gaze. Approaching the castle, he sees the distant figures of a knight and a lady.
Sir, you should be resting still. Your wounds will open again.
Gawain looks round in amazement at the four queens who have tended him and sees at once why, in his dazed state, he had thought he recognized them.
Mother.
What is your name, Sir Knight?
Mother, it's me, Gawain. Don't you recognize me? Grandmother? Sisters, surely you know who I am. Why don't you answer me?
Peace, Gawain. You will only disturb them.
And he turns to see another woman gazing at him from her hideous, bristling boar mask.
So you followed me after all.
As you knew I would.
And you have acquitted yourself well so far. Though from your wounds, it's been a close-run thing.
Why are the women of my family here? What have you done to them?
Not I, Gawain.
Mother, it's your son. Speak to me. Sister? Why don't they know me?
Tell me, Gawain, are you quite sure you know yourself anymore?
What witchcraft is this, Kundry? What is this damnable place?
You're in Klingsor's castle. This chamber is his spying place. The mirror on that pillar shows all the land for 6 miles around.
Who is this Klingsor?
He was once a knight like you. Now he's a magician who works great evil in the world. A long time ago, he was castrated for raping a queen. He's been taking vengeance on womankind ever since.
Then it's time he was stopped. Where is he?
He is everywhere.
Mother, tell me, where will I find this Klingsor?
Oh, we never see him, Sir Knight. But all the women here are held under his enchantment. We look to you for our release.
First, I must find the man.
Then perhaps you should look in the mirror.
Gawain turns to where Kundry points. And as he gazes back into those curious lenses, his heart leaps. For beyond the pale ghost of his own reflection, he can now make out the face of the approaching lady with the knight at her side.
Olga, yes.
That lady is the Duchess of Logres, sir. But you have named her well.
Where is my armor? And my horse?
Please, Knight. You are in no condition to fight.
She's mine. No one rides at that lady's side while I look on. I need my weapons, Kundry. Kundry!
But Kundry has vanished as silently as she came. Despite the lady's protests and the pain of his wounds, Gawain searches the castle till he finds his helmet and coat of mail. Groaning, aware that he is losing blood, he arms himself and crosses the river where the ferryman brings out his horse. Then, with lowered lance, he rides.
That lady is mine, knight! Defend yourself!
Though he can hardly stay upright in the saddle, Gawain strikes the knight squarely in the visor and sends him crashing into oblivion. But when he turns Gringolet and rides back to his lady, a bitter greeting awaits him.
By what insolence do you name me yours, fool?
By right of arms as well as of my love. This is the second knight I've vanquished for your sake. Who is this man? Is it Klingsor?
Klingsor? Do you imagine that fiend can be toppled by a lucky stroke? No, this sleeper is just one of 100 knights I could rouse against you if I chose.
This one has just died for you, lady.
No. He died because his foolish desires conflicted with yours. This is not the first such death.
Then make it the last. If there's any justice, I've already won you for myself.
What kind of justice? The justice of the tavern brawl? Do you think I'm a mere drab for brutes to bandy over? Is it my fault if men think they can impose their will by violence? All the same, it no longer even amuses me to watch you kill each other. I see you were badly wounded on the bed of marvels. A wiser man might have known not to cling so tightly to his shield.
Had I not done so, the bed would have killed me.
Are you so sure of that?
I'm only sure that half the world seems to be under your spell, lady, and that you hold us all in scorn.
Not all. There was one who came. I could have loved him, I think. And he was more than a little in love with me, too, but he resisted.
And he was either a saint or a fool.
Perhaps. In any case, he was a husband and deeply wedded to the wife he'd left at Bell Ripper.
Parsifal.
Yes.
That knight is my sworn brother. You once told me I'd find no lasting meaning in life till I learned to value the truth of a woman's love.
Then your brother is certainly no fool.
This news gives me fresh hope.
Why so? You and Parsifal are very different.
You led me to believe you had no heart, but if you love Parsifal as I do, then in time you may learn to love me too.
I said I could have loved him. I'm no longer made for love. My heart is as cold as ash, except for a single, unextinguished desire.
Name it.
No, go home and lick your wounds.
Name it.
Do you imagine this will make it easier for you to win my love?
I suspect that nothing will ever be easy for me again, but as God is my judge, I do love you, lady. Nakedly. With all the truth I have, and without reserve. If you will not have that love, at least let me serve you. What is it you desire?
A trifling thing. It is no matter.
Now I think you do lie, lady.
For your own sake. Look. There's blood at your side. Oh, your wounds embarrass me. Leave me now. You're in no condition to serve me.
If you're trying to break my pride, know that only death will stop me. What is it you want?
It is no more than a branch of a certain tree.
Faith, you make it sound harmless as lying on a bed.
But that tree... The tree is in a place guarded by the man who robbed me of all happiness.
So your desire is for vengeance?
Yes.
Is it Klingsor you speak of?
No, but one close to him. A man who is his ally and agent in the world. His name is Gramoflans. He dares to call himself king of the wood. But those woods are mine, and he is none of my choosing.
Take me there.
Oh, Gawain. I had hope, but you lack the strength for this. Leave me, I say, leave me while you still live.
Did I not say there was a destiny between us? Take me there.
Silently, she consents, and biting his lip against the pain of his wounds, Gawain follows her to where the river plunges in a steep torrent through a wild gorge.
The tree is on the far side, do you see it? That broad oak at the center of the grove.
Gawain looks across at an ancient oak grove ringed by stones. The gap is wide, its sides steep, and the river froths among the black stones.
A single leap would take you over, but...
But what then?
You proved your folly often enough, Knight. I need no further evidence.
Gawain says nothing. For several yards, he backs Gringolet without taking his eyes off his lady.
This is madness! A leap like that will tear your wounds open.
Your words are crueler than wounds, Duchess.
She stands speechless as Gringolet frets and snorts. Then Gawain digs in his spurs.
Remember me, lady!
Gawain!
The knight does not hear her frantic cry. Already weak and dragged down by his heavy coat of mail, he is on the point of drowning when his hand catches at an overhanging bough. Minutes later, exhausted but triumphant, he stands beneath the tree with his sword drawn and hacks off a green garland.
That tree is mine, knight.
Gawain turns, and across the grove sees a burly figure holding a massive axe. His armor is green with verdigris. He wears a green helmet wreathed in oak leaves with a peacock feather for a plume. And as he squints at Gawain from his mockingly cocked head, a smile twists his lips above the matted beard that flows like foliage from his chin.
Do you deny me this branch?
I do, unless you'll gamble your head for it.
Then prepare to fight.
You can scarce stand, let alone fight. Go home.
I take pity from no man, Gramoflans. Least of all, one who's injured my lady.
Ah, so the Duchess has sent you. Well, you're not the first. Look around you.
And with a gesture of his huge axe, Gramoflans points out what Gawain had not previously seen. That from the boughs of the surrounding trees hang the dried remains of many human heads.
I warn you, sir, the woman is mad. You'll find no joy in that cold heart.
If her heart is cold, Grammerflans, I think it's because you made it so. What have you done to her?
There was a man she loved. I took off his head. It's that one, over there. He was as pretty as you once. His death made me king of the wood, and by rights the woman is mine. But she'll not give herself, even though I kill everyone she sends against me. Only one ever got away, and he lives to regret it.
As you shall not. Defend yourself.
Oh. That's too easy, knight. When you have help, challenge me again. Till then, farewell.
I am Gawain, and I need no help.
Gawain? So you've come at last. Well, I see you're as valiant as country said. But there's no honor in killing a man who's already half dead.
And none to me if I return to my lady without that branch. Stand and fight!
Gawain lunges again, and again Grammerflans steps nimbly aside to avoid the thrust.
You must fight me, coward!
Then heal yourself that I might do so honorably. Here. Take the branch. Meet me at the Castle of the Marvels in 2 weeks' time and tell the Duchess I demand payment in full. I'll settle for nothing less than your head and her hand.
Be warned. I'll fight the harder if she watches.
Good. I look forward to it. Bid Arthur himself come and watch my sport. Look, here comes your horse. There's a bridge a few miles downriver. Let me keep you company.
My lady is waiting. I'll go the way I came.
So Gawain turns Gringolet towards the gorge. And this time, the leap is made. Orgulleuse looks up in wonder and amazement at his return.
Here is the branch you asked for, lady.
But I thought you... What of Grammerflans?
He treated fairly with me. I shall fight him soon, when these wounds are healed.
But you...
Do not mock me for the delay. You have humbled my heart, lady, and taught it patience, but I bid you never use your beauty to shame another knight.
Dear, my dear, forgive me.
This is a strange change. Why do you weep?
I weep for all the hurt I've given you. I weep for those who've already died for love of me. And for Anfortas, who suffers grievously still.
Anfortas? The rich fisherman? What have you to do with him?
Anfortas loved me beyond all reason. And I used him as I used all the others. It was for my sake that he forsook the Grail. I sent him out against Grammerflans. He took his wound from the poisoned spear that the foul castrate Klingsor had given to Grammerflans, out of hatred for me and all womankind.
I know that Grammerflans killed one you dearly loved.
He was my husband. I loved him with all my heart. But when he was killed, I forgot how to love. My hatred for life became as bitter as Klingsor's. It left me as cruel and as cold. I've been in the grip of that madness ever since, capable only of hate and scorn. Until
what, lady?
Until one came who was noble enough of soul and loved me dearly enough to brave all the hurt that raged inside me. Oh, God, you see me as I am, Gawain. If you have any love left for a creature such as I, then I am yours.
I think you forget. I, too, have given great hurt in my time. I think we deserve each other, you and I.
Oh, my love. My love.
To me, lady,
Even your darkness shines.
Then shall we be faithful to each other, Gawain?
With all my heart, lady. With all my heart.
So Gawain and his love return to the Castle of the Marvels, where they find that the bitter shadow of Klingsor has been lifted, and all the ladies freed from the cold spell of his enchantment. With great joy, Gawain's mother and grandmother and sisters recognize the true nature of their champion, and delight in the transformation that love has made, both in him and in the lovely Duchess of Logra, who is as gentle now as she was harsh before.
Oh, this is too cruel. We mustn't. If we made love less, your wounds would heal more quickly.
Nonsense. These embraces are pure balm. This is truly a bed of marvels now. Come, kiss me again.
Oh, hush. Be serious a moment. Time passes and you're still weak. Gawain, I don't want you to fight with Gramaflans. I couldn't bear to lose you now.
I promise you, my love, I mean to live.
But he's killed so many.
And what of all the hurt he's given you?
I care only about you. I beg you, withdraw.
I can't. Messengers have already gone to Arthur.
But your life is more...
Don't distress yourself. I have so much to live for now. When the time comes, I'll be ready for him. Now kiss me, and let me rest.
But by the morning of the appointed day, Arthur has not yet arrived. Already armed, Gawain is exercising Gringolet on the field, when he sees a fully armored knight approaching at a gallop. As the figure comes closer, Gawain makes out the oak wreath at his helmet, and sees the jaunty dance of his peacock feather plume.
Gramaflans. It seems that Arthur will miss your humiliation after all.
The first clash is one of fearsome violence, but neither knight falls. Again they charge, while inside the castle the alarm is sounded.
Duchess! Duchess, the fighting has begun! What? Oh, dear God, keep him safe. Come quickly, lady. The sight of you on the parapet will lend my son strength.
At the third violent passage, both riders are down. In a hot swirl of dust, they get to their feet, swords drawn, and fall on one another in clenched silence, but for the ring of steel on steel. And as the morning draws on, so intently are the two locked in combat, they are unaware of the approach of Arthur and his company.
Great God, Kay, here is fierce fighting.
Dear God, give him strength.
But it seems prayer is not enough. For Gawain's wounds reopen under stress, and he is forced to give ground before the fierce, swinging press of his opponent, until his balance is lost, and he is down. For a dreadful second, a sword hangs above him in the air. Gawain looks up, and sees his opponent step back.
Gawain! Dear God, is that you?
Then the knight lowers his sword. He lifts off the helmet with its peacock feather plume.
Oh, God, forgive me. Had that lady not cried out...
Parsifal, do I hear you speaking to God again? Faith, no wonder I couldn't win.
To kill you would have been to kill myself.
Shh, I'm not dead yet, brother. Now, help me up. Are you injured, nephew? Parsifal!
My lord.
Great God, how has this come about?
But Arthur himself has the answer in his train. For that very morning, he had come upon the battered figure of Gramaflans, whom Parsifal had already fought the previous day and defeated for the sake of his uncle, Anfortas, the wounded Fisher King of the Grail.
It seems that Parsifal has left neither of us in much shape for sport, Gawain.
Yet for my lady's sake, I'm ready when you are.
You've seen enough fighting for one day, nephew. And look, is this your lady approaching with the witch Kundry?
Gawain, my love. Oh, my love.
Welcome to what was once Klingsor's castle, King. And what of you, Gramaflans? Gawain has lifted Klingsor's spell, and now Parsifal has broken your power. Do you still call yourself King of the Wood?
No, Kundry. When Parsifal bested me, I vowed to return the sacred grove to its true sovereign and yield myself to her. Duchess, I cannot ask forgiveness for the great pain I've caused you, but my life is yours to dispose of as you will.
I cannot grant you forgiveness, Gramaflans, any more than you can ask it. But Arthur is right. There has been enough fighting. Keep your life. And do as Parsifal and my lord Gawain have done. Put it in the service of the Grail. For in our pride and folly, you and I have brought great harm upon that mystery.
And you, Gawain, in answering my challenge, I think you may have found a noble love after all. Are you truly worthy of it?
I shall strive to be. For this adventure has brought me richer rewards than I imagined, Kundry. I have won the love of this lady. And in all the perils that awaited me, only the dearest of friends could beat me down.
More than a friend, Gawain. You and Parsifal are soul brothers. And what each of you has separately achieved, Parsifal in his solitude, and you through your adventures of the heart, has served also to strengthen the other's soul.
And so, amid great rejoicing, Gawain and his lady are wed in the castle of the marvels. And in all that joyful company, only Parsifal stands a little aside.
So, your life is not yet freed from sorrow, Parsifal.
No, Kundry. Nor can it be till I come again to my wife at Bell Repair. Which cannot happen until
you have done what you left undone in the place of the Grail. Yet I think you are much changed since I saw you last.
my soul has been schooled in patience by the time I passed with the hermit Trebrizond.
Ah, so do you do as he says now?
I'm less a simpleton of light than once I was, Kundry. I know that if there's to be any meaning in my life, it won't come from blind obedience to others. It will rise like a living thing out of my own encounters with experience.
Even the painful ones?
Yes. It took me a little time, but I've seen that I'm answerable for my own pain, too.
Then you are changed indeed.
But my name is not yet free of the shame you laid on me.
Yet you have stayed faithful to the service of the Grail, and have avenged the terrible wound that Gramaflans gave to Anfortas.
Vengeance does not bring healing, nor has it brought me closer to the Grail.
What if all the battles, ordeals, and obstructions you have met are necessary for you to become the person who might attain the Grail?
There are times when I doubt that the Grail even exists.
Perhaps the Grail is not a thing to be found, but a presence, patiently waiting your attention.
All I know is that I've been fighting for years, and fighting only deepens the wound.
Then perhaps you've not yet gone deep enough to meet your most intimate opponent. Come with me, Parsifal.
And the sorceress leads him away from that hall of revels, up the spiral staircase to the high tower, where she bids him gaze out over the wide horizons revealed by Klingsor's pillared mirror.
From here you can see all the lands of the Grail.
But there is no sign of Mont Sauvage.
You think not? Then do you see a knight encamped over there on that far hill?
Yes. I don't recognize his banner. It seems foreign to me. Is he a Saracen?
He is, and of royal blood.
Who is he? Where is he from?
Perhaps you should ask him. For that prince stands between you and the Grail. Sleep now, Parsifal, and go out and meet him tomorrow.
Dear God, is there no end to fighting, Kundry?
Not till the last battle has been lost and won.
And so, in the dawn light, with a heavy heart, Parsifal rides out alone to meet the stranger knight. Concealed from each other in iron arms, both men advance as if by common assent, towards the moment when they confront each other at either end of a narrow pass.
What do you seek in these parts, Saracen?
A lost father! I ride in love service, knight.
A noble cause. But I ride in the service of the Grail, and you stand in my way.
And you in mine, Christian.
Who are you?
One who has never given way. Stand aside.
For no man, infidel. Look to your defense.
Then through the narrow slits of their visors, they face each other, sword against scimitar. The balance of strength is such that they seem a single, complex animal strangely warring with itself. Or like two impassioned lovers fused in the ever-deepening intimacy of a fierce embrace. At last, in a desperate gasping after fresh energy, the heathen prince shouts his strange battle cry. And with a sudden access of strength, he forces Parsifal to the ground. Yet Parsifal rolls away as the Saracen's blade falls, where only an instant before his neck had been. In the same instant, the beloved face of his wife flashes across his mind, and as he springs, shieldless to his feet, her name leaps like flame to his throat.
Blood flow!
The cry rings out across the ether, and in far bell repair, the heart of the Lady Blanchefleur starts at her husband's call.
My Parsifal!
Blanchefleur.
As if sensing their sudden communion, the Saracen lets his concentration slip. When he looks up, Parsifal's sword, the sword that was given to him by Anfortas, is swinging in a sheen of light towards his head. Time slows. The Saracen knows he is watching his own death stroke falling there. Yet, even as the sword crashes against his iron helm, its blade breaks and shatters into harmless shards of light. And it is Parsifal who stands shocked and utterly defenseless now.
Praise be to Allah, the wise, the all-merciful.
Then there is silence. Parsifal closes his eyes and with a wry smile of acceptance recalls how, long ago, his cousin Siguna had foretold that the sword of the Grail would hold good for a time and then break in the hour of need. Well, it has broken now, and his Grail quest is ended in defeat. For the last time, Parsifal breathes in the light. Nothing separates the world within him from the world without.
Before you finish me, knight, I would know the name of the champion who has vanquished me.
My name is Ferafitz Angevin.
But the title of Angevin is mine.
My father is a Christian like yourself. His name is Gomerey de Angevin. Do you know where I will find him?
Not in this world, Prince. My father is dead.
Your father?
Dear God. Kundry told me I had a brother I knew nothing of. She said he was a great champion whose glory far outshone my own. She said my brother's skin was mottled like a magpie, being both black and white.
Take off your helmet, Firefitz. Show your brother your face.
And the two astonished champions stare where the sorceress smiles at them. Then Ferafitz lifts his helm, and Parsifal gazes into noble features which, for all their party-coloured skin, are strangely like his own.
You are both Gamurre's sons, though by different mothers, both of whom were hurt by his pride. Yet what has been wronged by the father can be made right by the sons. And in confronting each other, you have overcome yourselves. That was the last battle, Parsifal. The time of the sword is over. It is the Grail that calls you now. I have had word from Trevrysant at Mont Sauvage. You are blessed above all men, dear friend, for you and your wife are named to the kingdom of the Grail.
But
You will find your own way. Friends, farewell.
And joyfully accompanied by his brother now, Parsifal gladly resumes his journey, until the two knights come at last to Mont Sauvage, the castle of the Grail.
Who approaches there?
My name is Parsifal of Wales. I would speak with my uncle, the rich fisherman.
Who rides with you?
This is my dark brother, Ferafitz, from whom I will not be parted.
Then fair welcome to you both. The Grail bids you enter.
To a gathering murmur of hope and expectation, they are ushered into the darkened chamber where Anfortas lies. The air hangs heavy with the fragrance of terebinth and musk, and the aromatic herbs that sweeten the stench of the Fisher King's wound. In the hall's huge silence, they hear only the sound of his pain.
How long must I lie like this? Is this rotting flesh not suffered enough for its sins? Ah! Is it you, nephew? Oh, if there be any mercy left in this life, let me have the death I desire.
Already the knight's eyes brim with the soft, blurring commotion of his tears. For he is remembering the father who abandoned him, and the mother he in turn abandoned. He remembers the suffering of women and children among the blackened buildings of Bel Repair, and how their grief had risen like smoke where the city burned. He remembers how the once lush fields beyond that city had been laid waste by war and greed, by the seemingly insatiable lust for land and power. He finds himself wondering what the wound is at the heart of man that keeps him in exile from what he most desires.
What ails thee, uncle?
And hearing the gently uttered question, Anfortas smiles. The measure of his breathing alters, and his skin, that had been grey as any shroud, is suffused with colour, as the lips of his wound are softly sealed. In the same instant, the chamber glows suddenly luminous with the radiance of the Grail. When Parsifal looks up, he sees the Grail-bearer herself, Réponse de Joie, who holds between her white hands a silver chalice in which gleams the stone. And watching, he sees how bands of light and darkness silently revolve about the stone like night and day.
Brother, is it permitted for one who is no Christian to witness this mystery?
It must be, brother. This stone from heaven is a living emblem of the earth itself, which is mother and father to us all.
Yet even as the brothers gaze upon the stone, they see its nature change, and what had gleamed with mineral brilliance is palpitating softly now.
Brother, is the Grail not very like the human heart?
Yes, brother. And that too is common to us all.
And still, as Parsifal and Ferafitz stand in wonder at the vision, the Grail is changing, until it seems a heart no longer, but the soft, protective chamber of a womb, in which unborn twins are floating at peace. A moment later, that vision too has passed, and Parsifal's astonished eyes are gazing into a glassy, translucent vessel, where he sees the figure of a knight, standing with a lady at his side. At first, he takes them for his mother and his father, reunited. Then, he sees that both figures are at once within the Grail and outside it, that the image is a reflection also. And when Parsifal turns his gaze away from the still changing Grail, his heart overflows with gladness at the sudden arrival of a moment for which he has yearned so long. For there is indeed a woman present at his side.
Welcome home, my Parsifal.
My Conduiramu. My love.
And so, at last, Parsifal and his lady enter into that earthly kingdom which is the region of the heart and the ever-mysterious presence of the Grail. And through their meeting in the joyous, wedded freedom of their love, there flowers the promise of a whole land flourishing again. For I, Wolfram, poet of the heart, maintain that if there was a war in heaven once, then we, my lords and ladies, lovers, contemporaries, friends, we who are neither wholly good nor wholly bad, we who consist both of shadow and of light, we sad, wounded creatures standing between earth and heaven, striving to be whole, can, if we are human, surely be among the healers too.
In A Stone from Heaven by Lindsay Clarke, Wolfram was Kim Wall, Parsifal Ian Jeffs, and Gawain Michael Lumsden. Orgulleuse was Diana Quick, Trevrysant Edward Petherbridge, and Kundry Eleanor Bronn. Arthur was Gary Bond, Blanchefleur Carolyn Backhouse, Grammerflans Bill Wallace, and Ferrefits Avi Nasser. The Fisher King was Struan Roger, Antigone Sandra Birkin, Elise Susan Mann, and other parts were played by Graham Padden, Richard Avery, Martin Head, Jerry Hinks, Daphne Neville, Vida Warwick, and David Holt. The music was composed and performed by Martin Alcock, and the play was directed at Pebble Mill by Nigel Bryant.